Hang on, everyone. Hi, everyone. I just forgot. I've got to sort this out. I just got to reply to this person. Okay, that's all set up, ready. I'll just put this up here, ready for any donations. That's not going to work. I'll take that out. How's everybody doing today, wherever you are? I am drinking my Tulsi tea, right onto it. I need it. I'm sure that some people in life, they just really just don't think, Rhonda, like the stuff I was talking to you about on the messenger. It's just stupidity sometimes. Like, it's really, really stupid. If you want something in your life, what's that thing they say? You don't shit where you eat, or something like that. Like, yeah, some people should really, really think twice before they have certain things going on in their life. Anyway, everybody, this is all very cryptic to everybody. You don't know what I'm talking about here. Just had a bit of an upset within myself over the last 24 hours. I was feeling pretty good yesterday. Had a good weekend. Started walking again on the weekend. I didn't actually get out yesterday. I was waiting, thinking that might have gone in the afternoon with the hubby, but didn't want to go because he said it was too cold. I'm feeling now like I should have just went anyway. Went by myself. Anyway, so yeah. Now, same as usual, guys. Free list, you will get your two. Let me just put these on so I can hear properly. You will get your two tarots, and you will get your general sort of basic question looked at with some poker deck cards. I will do your name if it's 6 letters long, and but I do need to focus on your first name if you'll give it to me, please. And so it looks like Sahu, you are first off the mark. Welcome, Brooklyn, Joanna. Joanna, how are you feeling? How are you feeling now? Are you okay? You feeling okay? General love for the next 3. Well, as I keep telling people, these are mini readings, so it won't really be for the next 3 months. It more than likely, sometimes I can get a message like that will take us through and give us a date like 6 months away, 3 months away, and that. But as far as like looking at the love situation over the coming months, it's more likely that we'll be looking at the coming weeks, not months. I did want to set my watch. Oh God, it's already 9:30. I was going to get online right about like 8:30 today. I could have been online at 8:30. I've just been a little bit sort of out of sorts with things. So I'm drinking my Tulsi tea at the moment. Hopefully that will help settle my my stress level down. And I did do a meditation this morning, but I really just couldn't focus on it. Before I went to sleep last night, I did a meditation. Has anybody heard of the paper boat meditation? Look it up. Paper boats. It's paper boats EMDR meditation. If you ever have things that you're stressed about, you're frightened about, you're upset about, it's basically where you walk through a beautiful forest or something like that in your mind, and then you get to a point where there's a river or a brook or whatever with water going this way and water going that way, and the paper boats are basically your fears or your worries or your stress, and you write on the boats and they disappear. and supposedly your stress disappears. And then the other paper boat, you write on what you're hoping for, what you dream about, what will make you happy or whatever. So you write on that one. I've done this meditation maybe 50 times since last year, or no, it was the beginning of this year that I found it. So I've probably done it a lot. I used to do it every day, sometimes twice a day. But I have to tell you that the burnt paper boats, 6 months ago, what I was writing on some of them, I'm still writing it now. Like I'm still trying to burn this particular person or this particular situation or whatever it is. I'm still trying to get rid of that. And my pond on the other side with my hopes, my dreams, some of them have happened. Some of them have eventuated where I've, felt a little bit more settled with things. But I'm just surprised that I thought that by now the negative paper boat things that I write on would be done and dusted, like you seriously think that after 6-7 months of doing this kind of meditation therapy, that especially certain, maybe two of the things that I write down, I really thought by now I'd be well past them. But like I was saying to my friend Rhonda and others, it's very hard to move past something if somebody puts it in your face all the time. And anyway, we will see how we go. Let's get on to the love reading for who were we working on? Sahu. Say who? Say who? Say who? Let's look at your cards. What do we got for love? Now, hopefully my mood and my stress ball thing settles down and it doesn't affect these readings for everybody. I'm asking Spirit, give me the best possible messages for everybody out there. And Joanna, yesterday when I thought about your issue, I imagined white light going all over you, healing up and swirling around you and healing up whatever the hell's going wrong with your body at the moment. So hopefully you feel a lot better soon. Okay, love reading for Sahu. Please give me some love messages for Sahu. If you have a yes or no question, think about it, Sahu, and I will pick this up. Well, you get a love reading. My negative influence did not come out in your cards. We have, I'm assuming this might be you. This is you standing in your power. What do you want? What do you want for your future? And it looks like you want love and companionship, movement in the right direction with your health, your well-being, your love life, groups of people all gathering that all are on the same boat with each other, nice, beautiful love surprises coming in, and the bloody soulmate sitting on the end. This is probably the number one love soulmate connection reading you can get. So what's happening over the next 3 months? Good health, nice movement, lots of happiness, gatherings of people, possibility of being with the right person in the right time, in the right space, and just feeling very adjusted, very settled. Also, you have rest and relaxation that you need to do. That's sort of withdrawing from the past, healing your wounds, basically. So anything that's gone wrong with you, Sahu, you need to heal the wounds. Just be careful with that list. As I do one person, take one person off the list and then add the next one to the bottom, guys. I just don't want that list getting crazy. I do not want to stay online too long today. I do want to get myself out of the house and have a walk with or without somebody. So yeah. And you got the ending to something, so something you can start. It looks so, Sahu, it looks like something really nice is coming into the picture. It does look like love and happiness. If you wanted to know the description of the people that I'm seeing here, forget about male or female. One person would be someone that is a tradesperson, someone that's a hairdresser, a chef, an owner of a restaurant, cafe, something like that. Or it could be someone that is electrician, plumber, builder. It can even be someone that's a very family orientated person. The other person might work with numbers. They might be an accountant. They might work with the law. They might be an actual lawyer. They might be military, government, even taxation department. They also might be someone who is a heavy-duty thinker. You've got someone that could be blonde or redhead, something like that, or light brown hair. Have we got a donation? Have we? Have we got a donation? No. Yeah, so, or someone that's got dark brown or black hair. Okay, so that's the description there. Now, if you had a yes or no, Sahu, think about it now. I already cut for you. Your answer is plan a holiday right now, and underneath the cut was time to go for it. Okay, so you got go for it and plan a holiday. So yeah, if you're planning something nice or a get together or whatever, now's the time to make all the plans. Okay, so that's Sahu. Moving right along, we got Butterfly A. Butterfly A. Butterfly A. A general love reading for you as well. Your name starts with H, 6 letters. No worries. It's funny how some people, they don't want to say their name because everybody will be sitting there going, oh, that must be, you know, like you'll work out what the name might be. General love reading. Hopefully you get a love reading like that one just there. Butterfly A. I did say that, Sahu. I already did the yes and no, but you didn't get a yes or no answer. Your answer, I said, focus on a yes or no question, and then the yes or no might come out of this pile of cards that I've got sitting over here. That's why I tell people focus on a yes or no question, yeah, in case it comes out there. But if you wanted a yes or no answer, all your cards were red, that means yes. That means yes. So whatever it is you were thinking about, it's a straight out yes. Okay. It's one question, Sahu, for the free readings. So let's do this love reading for Butterfly A. That's 2 questions actually for a yes and no. So whichever one you thought of first, yes. You had yes with all of that, but these cards can have like a yes or no. They've got things written on them. And the answer is yes. See, I just cut it there. The answer is yes. I was asking something myself, Rhonda. Rhonda, are you listening? I was asking something myself when I went to cut those before, and I asked about that particular person, about the phone and all the rest of it, and I've just cut there and I got a yes, and plus all those cards were yes. So maybe it was. Maybe it was. We will see. Time will only tell. Time will tell. I did ask whether it needed to be something to worry about, Rhonda, and I get a straight out no. Like it's not something to worry about. It's not something to put focus and energy on it. So that's a good thing as well. So I'm wondering if you get the same sort of thing, Rhonda. If you ask, should this thing be worried about? Is it something it should be worried about, or just, you know, don't worry about it? What's your gut feel? What do you get? I get the no, don't worry about it. You thought that too? You think that too? Yeah. Yeah, sometimes I can get, like, because of past issues and stuff like that, where certain scenarios were happening, I then think that immediately if that starts to happen, even with other people, if other people, if their husband or their girlfriend or whoever, if they say a particular thing, for me, because of what I've experienced, it makes me a bit, it makes me biased as to what the answer would be. Yeah, not to worry, not to worry. Yes, people, please consider doing the donation. It is only $6 US dollars. In Australia, that will buy you a regular quarter pounder meal. So a tiny little cheeseburger, a tiny pack of fries, and a thing of lemonade. In coffee shops, it will buy you either a large coffee and a $1 cookie, or it will buy you a small coffee with a tiny, no, it wouldn't even buy you a cake. It's about $10 for a cake and a coffee here. So yeah, to put it in context, it would probably buy a loaf of bread and a $1 chocolate bar. Okay, so six US dollars, you will get a detailed question. Now, if you've already had a free reading, don't forget you can still do a donation and then get more. Ask a more detailed sort of look. So for Sahu, for instance, if you wanted to know about that particular person, we could look at you, the person, and is there an outcome there and what kind of outcome? So we're doing a love reading for Butterfly A at the moment because we got Alberta Butterfly and we got Butterfly A. How crazy is that? Because you could have put a butterfly and they got Butterfly A. So this is a love reading for Butterfly A, which is starting H. The name starts with H, 6 letters. Okay. You get a partial love kind of reading. Someone in the past was very irresponsible, either with their words, their actions, something that may have upset you. It still looks like it's upsetting you even now. You actually have this nice connection, but this to me is like a friendship, a sexual type connection. There is a lot of love in the head, a lot of thoughts about what it could be, but there's also this thing that's saying it's a nice friendship. It's really nice togetherness, friendship. This usually means a new friend coming in through an unlikely sort of, it's almost like being someone coming in and saying, it's all going to be all right. Don't worry about it. It's all going to be all right. I'm here. Let's do some things together. But then we've got some sort of stress hitting you. It starts off like a 10 out of 10. Oh, I can't deal with this. And then it drops down to a 5 where, okay, I'm getting a bit of help here. And then we got forced changes going on. So this could be where you got, if this was to do with an actual love relationship type thing, it's almost like it's at a distance. There's delays, there's problems with getting together. And this is sort of like a lot of thought about where this thing's going to go between the two people. It's almost like there's 3 people involved in your love life. It could be a partner and a child. It could be a best friend and a partner. It could be 2 best friends. I do feel there may be sickness around a family member at the moment. It looks like it will get better, but there's a lot of forced change has to go on. Now, this can be things like if this is an older person, they might need to move into a nursing care, or it could be someone that's had a major sickness and then it's manageable now, but a lot of changes have to go on that weren't expected. If this is about work and nothing to do with health, it looks like someone was irresponsible in the past. Then things got very balanced and there was a good circle of people that worked together. And then there was some sort of overload with work. Then it got sorted out a little bit, but I'm not seeing money. That's why I'm thinking it's health or relationships and that, because that can represent jealousy as well. It can represent someone from the past connecting with each other, and it's maybe not a good thing. I'm not really seeing anything to do with cheating, but it's not looking like a good sort of thing at this time. You do have double aces here. So what I was thinking was about the sickness and that. I started to feel like this might be someone that actually has died trying to come into your reading. And it is showing me that maybe a year ago or maybe in January, something like that. It possibly was a heart attack, something to do with their heart or their head. They're around you for some reason. They're trying to get you to come out shining with this, and they're telling you to manifest what is good in your life. Don't sit there and go, oh, I hope this doesn't happen. Or I pray that this is not happening. Focus on, I want this to happen. I want that to happen. I want this to happen. I want that. Every day, if there's 5 things you want, focus on them. Every morning say, this will happen, that will happen, this will happen, that will happen, this will happen. And then that's it. Go about your day. Before you go to sleep, again, the 5 things, this will happen. And then as time goes on, see what of those things starts to happen for you. But I do feel be prepared for a lot of work or stress or overload going on. There's some sort of forced change. I don't know if you've got to move from where you live, or you've got to move from the job or something like that. But you need to manifest your dreams here. Someone does make you very, very happy. but it's almost like you're stuck within all this other crap going on in your life at the same time. And you want to explore this further, but it's sort of like you're too busy or they're too busy. So if this is not you, it could be the person you're dealing with as well. Now, if you have a yes or no, think about it right now. We'll just give them another shuffle. Wishes are finally coming true, and underneath, financial success is near. So if you are doing a lot of work and you've had financial struggles and that, I wasn't seeing anything to do with money. But yeah, it's just showing things will turn around. Okay, Brooklyn. What are we doing for Brooklyn? Brooklyn. Yeah, the list, guys, as you come in, if you notice, the list is temporarily closed. What I'm doing is one reading on, and then when that person, like I'm reading Brooklyn now, so another person will get added to the bottom of the list. But I don't want it to continue on like that, on and on and on. Your money's not good. Well, it looks like it's going to turn around, but there's a lot of work ahead, and you might need a friend helping you. So if you're one of these people that wants to do everything on your own, maybe it's time to get somebody else. Anyway, no worries, Butterfly. Sorry it wasn't a big lovey reading, but you did have two aces of hearts and cups, and they're really nice in a love type thing, but it looks like there's other crap going on around you. Yes, Mary, Joanna is an extremely attractive young little thing. Yeah, when I added her on my WhatsApp, I was just sort of like looking at her photo and thought, wow, she's really, really attractive. And I actually thought when I first had Joanna coming in the rooms, I always thought that she was either a 40 or 50-year-old woman. I didn't even look at her picture. I just assumed that she was an old woman. I don't know why. Maybe she's got an old soul. But yeah, she's very, very beautiful. Okay, so Brooklyn, what were we doing? Just a general for you again, Brooklyn? Brooklyn, is yours a photograph that you've got on there, or is that a cartoon picture? I can hardly tell. It's so small. Oh, and I'll have to tell you too, Rhonda, remind me to tell you a little bit more information on, remember that person I said, I'm not too sure whether it's a male or a female? Another message thing come in. It was nothing bad, but it was just the way it was written and what was said. I still don't think that person is a female. I still don't think it is. And totally ignored the whole invitation to WhatsApp or, to be able to communicate. Totally ignored it. But yeah, remind me to tell you what the message was. If anybody's wondering, I am sipping on, I'm not going to have any chocolate today. I started getting anxiety yesterday, and I think that having those two wagon wheels, even though I've thoroughly enjoyed them, I don't think that was a good thing. But I wasn't to know that I was going to feel worse and worse as the day went on and then get triggered by something later on at night. Anyway, Brooklyn, general reading. I don't want to put my shit into your cards. What story can we tell Brooklyn? Because Brooklyn, your cards, your general cards have sometimes been really good and other times they've been stressed. So what messages does Brooklyn need to hear today? Now, Brooklyn, if you've got a yes or no, think about that question. You got all black cards. You got all black cards. Jeez. Wow. Who's going through a divorce, Brooklyn? Someone's going through some sort of separation. There's a lot of bickering, a lot of fighting. I feel like you're trying to help somebody that's going through some kind of breakup or some sort of stress right now. It's almost like you're over here like the mother hen trying to help somebody else that's gone through a pretty shit time by the looks of it. You do have a lot of stuff to do with stress or paperwork or study and stuff like that, where it's almost like I feel like you feel trapped in your own house, stuck doing all of this stuff, and then you finally sort of try and work it out into a more balanced kind of situation for you. There's also something to do with someone that maybe they either self-medicate or they take drugs or drink alcohol, and sometimes it can be excessive behavior, what I'm seeing here. It's only showing me females. It's not showing me males. It could also be something to do with someone that's really, really sick from some sort of medication or something like that. And it's changing. It's almost like their personality is different at the moment. Like they're usually happy-go-lucky or something, and they've become quite short-tempered or something like that. So if someone in your family, your mother, your father, your auntie, your uncle, or something like that, if somebody's starting to act a bit differently, it may be that they're on a medication that doesn't suit their body. They might have been put on something for cholesterol or something for, I don't know, high blood pressure, and it's actually affecting their mental way they act. So yeah, I'm getting something like that going on here. But the good thing I'm seeing here is if this is you, Brooklyn, you're looking back over this happened. It's almost like you're learning from other people's mistakes. And if it's to do with work or study, you're learning from what other people did wrong to try and work out a good structure for yourself. If it's about relationship problems, you're looking at other people's relationships. Someone has done a PayPal. Someone's done a PayPal notification. Cheryl. Oh, Princess Butterfly. We got another butterfly in the room. I just read Butterfly A. We got Alberta Butterfly. Now we got Princess Butterfly. And my nickname is Blutterfly. I have a butterfly around my neck. My hubby actually gave me that one. I've got about 4 of these, 3 or 4 of them. One of them is from somebody else, from a friend. That's a locket, and it says my butterfly on it. It was the last gift, 1993. How many years ago is that? 24 years ago now? Or is that more than that? 28 years ago? 1993, yeah, 28 years ago. God. 27 years ago. It doesn't matter. It was the last gift when my mum was alive that she gave me, and it's got my butterfly on it because I used to say butterfly when I was a kid. So I have always had butterflies around my neck or butterfly pendants on my bracelet. This room actually used to be purple. It used to have dark purple and lilac on one wall, and it had butterflies everywhere. On my 40th birthday, my sister went out and bought a whole load of these butterfly things. And when I came home with my friend, because she told my friend to take me wherever, and when I came home with her, the whole house was set up with butterflies everywhere. And it was just wonderful. But yeah, anyway, I love butterflies. So let's get back onto Brooklyn's reading. Yeah, so Brooklyn, that's what I'm seeing there. I'm seeing like sort of looking over and learning from what other people did wrong, or even about your own mistakes in the past, and you're really, really starting to gather the information. Now, it could be that with whatever you're going to do with your work and your career, that you're going to help people like that. You could be a counselor or something like that down the track. And I don't know how old you are, Brooklyn. I've never really sort of thought about that. I mean, I've thought for ages that Joanna was an old woman, like an older woman, 40 or 50-year-old woman like myself. You've even got this defensive behavior thing here. I don't know if you've got a lot of bloody study, a lot of work going on, a lot of people piling stuff on top of you. It can also be a lot of chitty chatter, a lot of conversations, and just sort of, if you are in a position, Brooklyn, where it doesn't feel right, walk away from that. We do have the reminiscing card. We don't have any doubles, but I do feel a spirit energy around you that may have gone through all of this when they were alive. But yeah, you got the reminiscing card. Don't spend too much time in the past. I feel like over the next week or so, you're going to be going over old photographs. people used to hang around, and you might even get a bit emotional about things. I think it's full moon at the moment. I'm not sure what the moon phase is at the moment. I know it was in Cancer. The new moon was in Cancer, but I don't know what the full moon is. And I do know that there was a lot of emotional drama when we had that new moon in Cancer, right on my birthday, actually, and Joanna's birthday. And we're both Cancer star signs with a Cancer moon rising or whatever. Yeah, the moon was new. And my friend said to me, be prepared. If you're going to have nice emotions, they're going to be really good. If you're going to have sad emotions, they're going to be really bad. And she was right. She was right. I had highs and lows. I was like a bloody bipolar all that week. It's full moon in Aquarius. Oh, no. Oh, my God. My least favorite bloody symbol on the star chart. Sorry to all the beautiful Aquarians out there. Yeah. Isn't it funny when you have experience with one person, their name or their star sign or whatever, it just burns you. It burns you. Okay, Brooklyn. So a yes or a no if you think of something? Yes or a no? You're having a little chuckle there, Rhonda, with stuff that I'm saying. Luck will be on your side. Well, you need some luck looking at all of that. It looks like you need to be helping somebody or helping somebody out with something. And an invitation is coming. Now, like I said, if you do go somewhere, Brooklyn, and it just really doesn't feel right, or someone's getting really drunk, or a group of them are getting really drunk, or they're doing drugs or whatever, walk away. Go away from that situation. Now, because you're my moderator and you do come online and you stayed online for nearly 3 hours with me, or it was 3 hours, it was 3.5 hours yesterday, I will read you a couple of extra cards. Brooklyn will give you one of these today. Yearning, longing, and pining for. So there's something you're wanting. It looks like you've had a lot of stress or a lot of hard work and efforts, and you're sort of like, when's this going to pay off? I've been doing the right thing. I've been taking the right thing. I've been eating, exercise, whatever. When will I see the results? Well, it looks like you're yearning and pining. You also have luck will be on your side. So you've got two cards to do with an invitation and luck on your side. So you've got two lucky cards. So I would suggest that if you're old enough that you go and buy a lottery ticket. Yeah, it looks like you've finally got luck. Maybe it's with all study and stuff and getting a new job or a promotion or something. Okay, so Princess Butterfly now is a donation reading. Okay, Princess, what are we doing for you today? Let's get these all shuffled up. And thank you so much for the donation. I didn't actually check what the donation was to make sure. Yeah, it's the right amount. Okay, thank you. No worries, Brooklyn. Good luck with that. I'm surprised. You normally get really, really nice positive readings, but I've noticed a decline. I'm wondering if the decline is because I've been up and happy, and then when I go, yeah. Does anybody ever like something will happen, something really minor or whatever it is, but it's not minor for you, and then they wish they sit there later on going, oh, if only I was doing this at the time, or if only I didn't look at that, or if only like this, if only. I seem to feel like that maybe once or twice a week where I'm like, if only I wasn't sitting there at that time, or if only I was upstairs doing something else, or yeah. Does anybody else have that kind of feeling? You want a general love reading. Okay, so thank you for the donation and jumping the list there. Now, anybody else that's waiting on the list, the list is closed. I will reopen it. What happens is if you come in the room, let the moderators know you're here. If you do a donation, please let us know that you've done a donation, because it doesn't always show up on my phone straight away. And then, yeah, we'll check it. And what have I got here? Messages. Yeah, I've got a message and I had a notification. So today that one works straight away. But yeah, if you want to do a donation, you'll get a more detailed reading. And this is a detailed reading, what I'm doing right now. Have we got any newbies here today? Princess Butterfly. I don't know if I've read you before. I know Alberta Butterfly and Butterfly A, but Princess Butterfly? Yes, timestamp, Brooklyn. Thank you. So your reading is at 34.5 minutes. 34 minutes, 45 seconds. So this is your reading now. This is your general reading. Probably 35 minutes by the time I finish shuffling. So your reading starting at 35 minutes. We'll leave them like that. 35 minutes for Princess Butterfly. Oh, I can see your real name. I'm going to put your real name down here. Messages of love. What's she need to know? What's I still haven't checked what Ski's real name is. I was going to try and find her on Facebook. I sent her an email. I've sent her messages. I'm not getting any reply. I might send her a text message today and just say, please let me know you're okay. I haven't heard from you. What messages of love for her? Why did I just see my mother's face in my head? I just seen a photograph of my mother who's been gone since 1993. There's a particular photograph of her and my son sitting in a chair and her head's to the one side. And just as I turned around like that, it was like and I'm thinking, it's not on there and it's not on here. That's really bizarre. She must be around me. Hopefully for a good reason, to let me know everything's okay, not because she's preparing me for something that's not okay. And I actually dreamt of a couple of people that yeah, I had a weird dream. Okay, so let's look at your name. Wow, that's a long name you've got, Princess Butterfly. Okay, so here we go, Princess Butterfly. I was wanting lots of heart cards. You have the soulmate and surprise from the soulmate right in the middle of the deck, right in the middle of your name. Now, it's sitting right next to the sharp female. Now, in the Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, she can be an analyzer, a scientist, a nurse, a doctor. But in the poker deck, she can be someone that can get very cold, very sharp, and she's sitting right next to a very affectionate person. It's almost like if these two are together, they're like black and white, salt and pepper, very, very opposite people, but they are sitting close together. She's also in the tarot deck. She can be someone that's long-term commitment. It's almost like these two are having a discussion about someone interfering in their relationship. Got like a third party type thing. Doesn't have to be a cheating type thing, but you do have a red 3 and a black 3, which can be a little bit more than a friendship going on that shouldn't be going on. I think this is all in the past. I think this is where news came in that you didn't like, or there was a document or a letter, a message, something upside down, something that was unexpected, and it was sharp and sudden. This is all like sharp and sudden. Now, you do have the energies of a female or a male in spirit, something to do with the pelvic region of the body, where they're not with us anymore. They may have died in March, or they were born in March. There's something around March with the person that's on the other side, and it might have nothing to do with a third-party interference. It might be this spirit energy that's around you right now trying to direct you on the right path. This person possibly had surgery, possibly also had something wrong in the head. Now, they may have had bipolar, anxiety, or they might have had something in the head. They might have also had dementia or something like that before they passed. But you definitely have this spiritual energy, but it's almost like if it's this female, she's trying to tell you to be strong and put on the strength like she was. I'm feeling this would be someone that she'd walk in the room. If somebody was doing somebody wrong, she would let them know straight away. Or you're going for school for nursing. Okay, so is there something wrong with your certificates or your application at this time? Because this is sitting in the past where you need something else to get there. You will be successful down the track. I know you asked about love, but I'm getting stuff about business and money and health and stuff like that. But yeah, you will be successful down the track. You also will start off with a certain amount of money, and then it will drop down, but not too much. It will drop down, but not too much. I think that there is a friend that you're leaving behind here with this Black Free, but you're going to be like, well, I don't really want to hang around her anymore anyway. So it's sort of either a friend or a family member where you're sort of detaching. It might not get fully detached, and then you're with a group of new people. But as far as love goes, you do have, it's almost like the soulmate card is on the back burner for later on, like something for later on. It's there, but it's later on, and you've got all this journey going on. You also have got symbols that represent pregnancy, fertility, cesarean birth. So unless you're going to be working with women, babies, pregnancy, all of that, and you've got a baby boy symbol sitting there. So let's see what else we get with your tarots. You've got the new adventure. You've got this. Now, when I said about something missing or whatever, this is where you finally get the right information, you get the right certificates or whatever, and everything starts to go the right way. It's definitely someone in spirit. There was a big, it's not even showing me what the sickness was or what happened. It's showing me surgery. It's showing me this person's head. It's showing me January, November, 1, 11, 2, 3, and 6. So those numbers might all mean something to you about someone in spirit, or it could be about your journey with your job, with your work, with your career. You've got the Page of Pentacles, which to me is like the Jack of Diamonds, which is medical again. But Page of Pentacles can be information you've been waiting on, and some stuff is slow to eventuate. Let's just confirm with these cards here. Okay, so there is someone in spirit had an aneurysm. Okay, yeah, well, that person's here. They're coming through in your reading. They're telling you you're going to be very successful and you're on the right track with what you're doing. But I also feel like you're being told to let go of a particular person. There's someone that doesn't serve a purpose in your life anymore. I don't know if it's a male or a female either. We've got the Lovers card. Oh, no, it's not the Lovers card. We've got the Queen of Wands here. Queen of Wands is the sexual energy, the attractive energy, and looking after your body and your health and being the best possible version of yourself you can be. Okay. What else do we get? Bottom of the deck, you've got the Judgment card. So down the track, there's victory and success there. And don't judge a book by its cover. You got the Knight of Pentacles. You got Pentacles, Knight of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, Jack of Hearts, which is Page of Cups or Knight of Cups. Knight of Pentacles, this is all about your journey, your work, everything, medical. Are you involved with anybody? Because it looks like you're going to have a choice. It looks like you're going to have someone with blonde hair, someone with brown hair, someone that works in business and finance or travel, someone that works in medical or money, someone that teaches, whatever. So you've got all these different things here. You've also got with the Ace of Wands, you've got it clarified with the Eight of Wands. So it's almost like this is a document, this is study, this is chitty chatter, this is getting things all happening. It's right on top of the whole soulmate card. So I feel you're going to be connecting with a soulmate energy. Also, you've got manifest. You're being told to manifest mad, just manifest mad what you want to come into your life. But make sure you're focusing on all the different things that you need to do. Okay, so sorry, it wasn't a love reading. It turned out to be more to do with messages coming from the other side. If you do have any kind of medical issue, it would be in the pelvic area. It would be very minor, and then it's sorted out, possibly with diet or exercise or meditation or medication. So if you do have any issues there, it looks like it will be very minor and sorted out. Now, your message cards, if you have yes or no questions in your head, think about one of them right now in case it comes out now. You have starting to save for a rainy day. Is it worth the stress? What's going on? And smile, and life's just too short to be, smile and be happy because life's just too damn short. And down the bottom of the deck, You're half right. You need more information. That's what I keep getting with that upside down Ace of Clubs. Now, the only way to read it about a relationship, it would be a working relationship, a friendship, lots of people gathering, going out to dinner together, sharing the same interests, joining the same sports club. Yeah, so I don't see love, but you do have that soulmate energy, maybe like sometime down the track. The other two cards we get for one messages for you are be wary of the sly fox. Like I said, there might be somebody around you that you don't need to associate with anymore. The fox energy can also be about if there's an opportunity, you need to jump on it, and you need to jump on it now. Also, we got the sexual card energy. This is friendship. It's sexual. It's attraction. It's going out for some sunset dinners or whatever. So, yeah, you do have that energy there. You do have the King of Swords or King of Spades sitting there. The dark sort of secretive kind of energy around you. So it does look like some fun, some friendships, some lots of hard work, and then things paying off and learning new lessons and new groups of people. So it's almost like you're going to have a choice. Every card that come out was male. You had all males coming out. So we'll just get you one of these. Maybe we'll get a love message from here, and we'll get you one of these. You'll have to tell me what you think of that dream, Rhonda. I sent you the message about that dream. I think a lot of it was this game that the husband plays where I was actually partially in the game, like with the scenes that were around me were the game, but just the other parts of it. You've got the Goddess. This is embracing your own self and being the best version of what you can be. You also have trying something alternative at this time. So if your love life sort of feels like it's in the pits or it's just not happening at the moment, what can you do differently? Where can you go? What can you branch out and where can you go with things in your life? Anyway, thank you so much for the donation. Did you donate again? No? Yes? Okay, so what are we looking at now? What do you want me to look at now for you? No, you've donated twice. No, you can have another question, Princess. Okay, so we want to look at this person. If that person was the soulmate card sitting in the middle there's a lot of other things going on around there, like around that relationship. So let's have a look about what we'll do here is your name, his name, like 3 cards for you, 3 cards for him, and 3 cards for what's going on. No, that's the right amount. That's fine. It's $6 US dollars. It's coming up as Australian dollars for me. So that's fine what you've paid. That's right on the mark. Okay, so we're going to look at Brandon. So hopefully your Aquarius person is a good person. Not a lying sneak. Okay, so let's have a look. Brandon and Shrell. So 3 cards for you, 3 cards for Brandon. Oh, wow. Something just moved by itself here. Did anybody hear that? I'll lock that down this time. That was kind of creepy. Might be because of what I just said. Okay. You don't know what's truth or lies. I'm assuming this is Brandon here. He does possibly show up in your name as he's a good guy. He's everybody's friend. He likes to chitty chat with people. Sometimes he chitty chats with the wrong person, but I do feel that might be in the past. And most times it like feels really good. It's sort of like being in the right crowd, the right place. I also feel like you've got a lot of work going on. This can be medical stuff that's coming out again, where you might be conversing with this new person, and it's nothing to do with Brandon. It can be a male or female. The other energy I get off the Jack of Diamonds can be about someone that needs to grow the hell up. I do feel there have been arguments in the past, but it always sort of pans back out. Now, sitting around your person is, we have the soulmate connection. We got the Two of Hearts, which is usually the married couple, the two people that are meant to be together. We've also got this guy here. Now, he can be a player. He can be everybody's friend. He does have a lot of male energy sitting around him. So this is what I'm getting for Brandon at this time. So, yeah, let's just shuffle on these. We'll see what we get at the bottom of the deck as well. This is about Sherelle and Brandon. We'll have a look at the relationship in a minute. So far, it's looking pretty good between the two of you. This looks like the Truth card. It does look like if this is not him and he's the younger one or whatever, this is an older character. This could possibly be his boss, some sort of new opportunity, new movement going on. But he does have this commitment card sitting there, meaning committed to somebody, committed to the same journey with each other. It can be like Two of Cups. It can be like soulmate. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we got the Nine of Pentacles, money, retirement, can be surgery, can be something like that. So just stopped on that one. We have the Ace of Wands, the making plans, talking about financial situation, all of that sort of thing. And then we have sitting on him, we got the new opportunity, but it can be player energy. It may just be harmless playing, because I'm not seeing any other female there. Then your future shows arguments and love. It's sort of like a bit of disruption at home. It's like someone needs to learn a lesson from the past. That can represent female energy, but if it does, I'd say it's like a sister or a mother or someone interfering in things. Then we got this moving in the same direction with each other in love and health and fitness and same group of people. But then we have this irresponsibility card and arguments and things like that going on at the same time. What do we get off the tarot? We get the double fours, which I don't like. We got a red 4 and a black 4. There's definitely something going on in the background with somebody else. And I'm not talking about a sexual type thing. I'm talking about there's some sort of communication, and either you or Brandon know that it's just sort of like not something that's necessary anymore. And I'm wondering if your first reading, where I've seen those 2 3s, which I don't like because that can represent third party. I'm wondering if that's why you've got that 3, where it's like walking away from this third person that interferes. So if you've got some girlfriend that hangs around all the time and it just doesn't feel right, well, maybe it's time to not hang around that person anymore. Or if he's got somebody that he hangs around, it could be a male or whatever. There is hanging on to the past, but this can be all about finances as well within the relationship. That is sort of like, where's the rest of the money coming? So let's just clarify with this. This is for Sherelle and Brandon. Oh, he hangs out with his ex. Not nice. Not good. Not good. Okay, so what do we got? For you, we got the Ace of Cups, double aces. In a year's time, you're going to be very well adjusted, very well settled. Is this with Brandon? Maybe, maybe not. Maybe it's a totally new person through work and money and all of that sort of thing. I just feel like you double aces, it's like hitting the jackpot. Again, you're getting this female, this energy coming through to do with the head. So you definitely have someone in spirit trying to guide you as to what's right. It's almost like your cards are showing deceit and lies in the past, and finally the truth being on the table. He's got truthful cards as well. And this can be all, it doesn't have to be player energy. It can be somebody that's everybody's friend, like they got lots of mates and they like hanging out together and doing things. Then we have the Three of Swords, clarifying the player energy. So someone's got a broken heart in the past there. Bottom of the deck, we had Judgment again. We had that last time. I think we had that on the bottom of this deck. No, that was Nine of Pentacles. No, last time when I did the other reading, the other paid reading, you had Judgment on the bottom of this deck. So Judgment, something's going to go in your favor eventually. The future card is the Empress. Now, your relationship, that could be fertility, love, babies, friendships, being very, very desired and wanted, and that. This is your energy, not his. This is coming off the female. So that's you in the future. I just don't like the double fours, and you're saying that he associates with the ex. I feel like him associating with the ex causes you a lot of stress and grief. But this, I think, is you taking your own power back and starting to be the best version of yourself and making your mind nice and settled here. This is your mind feeling like, this is what I need in my life. I don't need to feel this, so I'm cutting that out. And I do need to feel more of this, so I'm going to float with this. I do feel you've got a new friendship coming in, male or female, that's going to make you feel a lot better. I don't know what his heartbreak is, because that's sitting around him. So either he broke somebody else's heart in the past, or someone broke his heart right now. Or someone, either he broke someone's heart or they broke his heart in the past. There was something there. Yeah. The other thing is, because we got doubles coming out, it could be that he has spirit energy around him and they would have had a heart attack. And that the broken heart stuff can be, doesn't have to be about relationships. It can be that someone died and they're heartbroken about it and they think about it sometimes. Okay, so that is that one. Now, what else? We got you and Brandon. That's for you. And Brandon, we'll give you one of these. Now, if you've got yes or no, please think about that right now again. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I've got good and bad cards dropped on the floor, guys. You know how I read the ones that turn up? I've got stability and everything after a bit of a disruption, so that's good. I'm not going to turn them over because they're face down. And I've got the Eight of Pentacles laying on the floor. That's working hard on the money and stuff, so that's a good one. Okay. Right. Yeah, so if you have a yes or no, think about it now. Destiny, please get ready. You are up next. Destiny. Oh, you're not with him anymore. Oh, so that was your heartbreak, was it? Was your heartbreak because he was associating with the ex and that? Yeah, it looks like a good move because it looks like you got something new coming in, a new group of people, new friendships, new love, everything. I think down the track you're going to be very, very happy. With you and him, we got the doorway, like two choices: you, him, her, stay, go. You can keep plodding along doing what you're doing, or you can take a chance on something else. So you got that. And also got the reap what you sow with the Jack of Diamonds sitting at the bottom. And as I said, Jack of Diamonds, someone just needs to grow up. News coming in that all your hard efforts are going to finally pay off. And this card is that you will be having a union, possibly with Brandon. How that union goes, I don't know. It looks like more like, oh, you did this, that's irresponsible, I'm not interested, da, da, da. Okay, so yes or no question, just to finish this reading for you. And then we'll move on to Destiny. Destiny, you're up next. Does KG still? Okay. All right, so yes or no, think about it. Okay, these keep dropping out. Okay, so make sure before you speak up. And also we have someone needs your help. Bottom of the deck for your last card today is taking a new path now. So that was sort of all about Brandon and everything like that. You're going down a new path. It looks like, I don't know, I think too many bridges might have been burnt there with that person. Okay, so Destiny, and thank you for the double donations that you paid, Butterfly. And now everybody that's on that list, if you are new here, that was a paid reading just then. It's just $6 US if you want to pay $6 US. KG still have feelings. Yes, I can see that up there. An energy check around KG and the feelings. Okay, Destiny, let's have a look what we get with KG and yourself. Yeah, so if anybody wants to do that donation, even if you've already had a free reading, please do so. Let us know that you've done that, and then I'll check my phone. I just want to check for messages to see. Nope. Okay, so let's have a look at Destiny and this person. Destiny and KG. We have a lot of stress and things going on. I don't know if KG had somebody in the background in the past, or you did. Some sort of interference here. It's almost like sitting here at night, you talk to KG and it's all wonderful, and there might be some stuff discussed that's sort of like, I need to learn a lesson on that. And then the next day you go to work, or he goes to work, and then he's telling somebody about your private conversation, or you're telling somebody, and then it sort of goes the opposite way. It's almost like there's some sort of sneaky sort of conversations going on, but they're sitting on the past side of your reading. Then we have this sudden display of love, attention, and that coming from someone, possibly KG. And then let's move in the right direction together. This is almost like truth, changes for good in a right direction. So I do feel like you said, what's the energy check? The energy check is about like this holding on to the past, who said what, who did the wrong thing, maybe a little bit of bickering here and there. Maybe there's an outside female influence around KG, can be sister, best friend, can be an ex. This all seems to be sitting in the past. These cards really don't blend. You may be getting some news that is something about school or learning, or some sort of tasks or something that you're sort of like, oh, I don't want to have to do that. But then you've got this helpful kind of energy, this fathering type energy, this loving type energy. So it's almost like your life is doing a swing around. So what is the energies at the moment? I feel the energies have been stressful. There has been fears and suspicion on your part, I think. Don't believe everything you're told either. Clarify things for yourself. If something you know in your gut is correct, well, you're probably correct. But we can get ourselves into a stress ball where everything looks negative. So if you're going down a negative track over here, you need to come back out of that, because there is a lot of positivity going on here. So I feel like whatever damage or whatever problems happen with you and KG, it's going to turn around, because this is a loving energy that you've got sitting right here, Destiny. So let's just get these ready for everyone. Okay, so your first cards are your wishes and that finally coming true. This is like where someone's not giving you enough attention. So if KG, you just sort of feel like, where's the rush gone? Where's the sexual energy, or the happy energy, or the fun energy, or whatever? If you've been worried about that because you're only getting little bits and pieces from him, it looks like everything's going to turn around. So your cards are going from dark to good. And even the dark cards, they're not that major. They're not that major at the moment, Destiny. Now, if you have a yes or no, please think about it right now. I'm going to cut the cards for you. And thank you for being here today. Up next will be Lunar Moon. Lunar Moon's up next. Yeah, so Destiny, think about a yes or no right now. Secret Admirer. And giving somebody a second chance. So I do feel that if you gave this person a second chance, if there has been something that went wrong, or you're just feeling like it's just not going anywhere, I do feel like it will turn around really nice. It's almost like finding something to do together that you're both interested in, and then it sort of floats both of you, makes you feel happy. Okay, so Lunar Moon, where is it? Rhonda, Lunar Moon is love reading regarding Scorpio. Okay, hopefully we get some love messages, and think about your yes or no. You're happy. Yeah, it looks like you are going to be happy. It looks like it's turning around, Destiny. Looks like whatever the stress was, it's turning around. Or fears. I mean, that going behind someone's back, the double fours. It could actually be you going to your friends saying, I think he's doing this, or what do you think? You know, like it could actually be your energy of what you've been doing. And then it turns around and it's sort of like truth and happiness and doing something together. HK, yes, you can join. I don't know how long I'll stay on. Lunar Moon. I do have a editing thing to do, and I also have a reading at 2 o'clock that I've got to do. So Lunar Moon wants a general love reading. Everybody that's on the free list, please consider about the donation. You will jump the list and get a more detailed reading. And I think those 2 readings put together were nearly 10 minutes long, each of them. And I've just looked at my clock, Rhonda, and it's on 11 people in the room and 11 thumbs up. So it's on 11:11. I don't know what all this 11:11 stuff is all the time. I thought it was supposed to be about like where you manifest your wishes or something like that and they all start to happen. But yeah, some stuff happens and other stuff doesn't. Okay. Lunar Moon, regarding a Scorpio, please. What's going on between Lunar Moon and the Scorpio? I usually work with your name, but it doesn't matter. You do have a soulmate connection there. A lot of bloody stress here, sitting in the middle. This is negative energy. It's very, very negative kind of energy. It's almost like either inside you or inside your Scorpio. There's some sort of negative thing. I don't know if it happened in the past. I don't know if it's at work, at home. It's not really showing me anything. But then on the surface, we have this balance and harmony. We got the soulmate connection. We got the 2 of you. I believe this is your Scorpio and you. It is a water energy, which is Scorpio. But we have another energy sitting here. We have another person sitting here in the mix. This is like a mothering energy, a big sister, a good friend, and it's got the home life sitting right next to it. Now, I do have to say that these cards usually represent the hospital, the birth of a baby girl, possible twins, and maybe there's already a baby boy. So it's sort of like baby boy, baby girl, and then this is either a pregnancy that was supposed to happen that didn't happen, or it's a very traumatic kind of pregnancy, like very hard on the woman. But yeah, then we got this happy, healthy baby girl. So that's the other messages you've got here. But what's the energy around this Scorpio? I just feel like there's something under the surface that needs to come out. There's some sort of talk that needs to happen. This may have been an argument that happened in the past. That was really weird. That's been sitting there the whole time. And then all of a sudden, the lemon just came up and moved. That's 2 things that have moved in my room today for no reason. I feel like my mother's energy is around me. Now it's on 1313. 13 is my favorite number. It's my lucky number in my home with my family and my everything. So I actually like 13. So 13, now it's gone to 14. What did you want to know? You want to know the energies between you and this Scorpio. I just don't like this black energy in the middle of your card. So let's see what else we get. No, we got the sun and the strength. Beautiful. This is happiness, love, truth. So if there has been some sort of pushed under secret, painful event, it could even be that your Scorpio lost somebody and they're not coping with it and they're hiding that. I just feel this is either your energy that's hidden or their energy that's hidden. It's like almost like something festering inside. But yeah, we got the sun coming out. So if there's anything you don't know, it's almost like the light bulb's about to go on. And then you've got the strength card, which is really, really good. You might be dealing with someone that is having had an injury or something and going to hospital, and that might be all that this is. That might be a broken bone and surgery or something like that, and an injury and someone in hospital, and then they heal and then everything's nice again. But yeah, this would be healing energy as well, and happiness and strength returning. So I'm not too sure what that all is about there. If you do have something inside, it's not good to let things sit inside and fester, because one day they will pop. But it does look like balance will restore, because your outcome sort of cards over here are balance restoring. So if you have a yes or no question, please think about it now, right now, Lunar Moon. Someone watching you and somebody's not quite sure. So it's not a yes or a no. But yeah, somebody's watching you at the moment. That could be somebody watching you at work. It could be your Scorpio that's looking at your text messages, or he's looking at your photos or whatever. And what was the other one? And somebody's not quite too sure like what they want to do. I'm feeling that with that black energy that's in the middle of your cards. It's almost like walking out the door and saying, yeah, I feel great, and putting on a happy face. But then inside, you don't feel like that. You feel like something's not right. So that's the energy right now. Oh, he has had health issues in the past. Okay. Well, it could be something like that, but then it's turning around and things are okay. Sefwa is next. Do my co-workers complain about me to my managers? Wow. I think sometimes co-workers, if somebody's doing the wrong thing, they need to report a co-worker in certain circumstances, but it doesn't happen, especially when the other person's enjoying themselves. But yeah, let's see if your co-workers are reporting you. What would they be reporting you though? Like, do you feel like you're doing something that needs to be reported or not? If you're doing a job and you mind your own business, there shouldn't be any need for reports. But yeah, let's have a look what we get for you, Sefwa. I don't think people do, like I think a lot of stuff can go down in a job place. I've only ever sort of really, I did work in a couple of different places when I did social work. But yeah, there was stuff going down at a place I worked at and nobody ever said anything about anything, like nobody ever put reports in and that. And I know a friend of mine, she worked in a government body and there was stuff that definitely should have been reported. And she said when she looked at the report book, there was absolutely nothing being reported. So I think in a lot of places, things get hush-hush or whatever. It all depends on who's the players in the game and who wants to benefit out of that. So let's have a look. What's going on around you and work? Do they complain about you to the managers? If you're very high up or very intelligent in that, you'll always have people jealous. So let's have a look. What have we got around Sefwa? No. If you wanted a yes or no, these cards are actually saying yes because they're all very positive cards. But you've got very balanced cards. You do have a lot of male energy. You've got a king of hearts, a king of clubs, a jack of hearts, and a jack of clubs. It's almost like boss, student, higher up, lower down. You do have some sort of opportunity coming your way to go to a different job if you want it. And you will be very, very appreciated there. You also are very balanced. So if something goes out of whack at work, it's almost like you're the one that gets things in balance. So your question was, do they report to you or complain about you? If you wanted yes or no, that would be a yes, but I'm seeing this in a positive yes, not that it's anything negative at all. You do have cards that normally represent relationships and love. It's almost like at work, I don't know if you've got relationships going with these people. But yeah, this is like very balanced, very harmonious. It's very male-dominated energy that I'm looking at here, Sefwa. Also, we have the Virgo energy showing up. That's a surprise. We have the Hermit card. So this is all about maybe you need to take time out from the job for a while. Maybe you need to do some healing. Some people today are asking for a love reading and they're getting a work reading. You're asking about a work atmosphere and I'm getting a love reading here. So you might be dealing with a Virgo. You definitely have earth signs and you have water signs here. And you have justice and balance being done here. This is usually where someone's successful and this is your reading. This is not for them. So I feel like whatever this is, it's in your favor. And I feel like the bosses are on your side. So if they are complaining at all, I feel that they would be saying, no, Sefwa is doing blah, blah, blah. We're happy with the performance. But you're going to win in the end. But I do feel this is stressing you out a little bit too much, and you need to withdraw, maybe take a couple of days off or something like that, and go and, let your hair down and go for a walk or go for a swim or something. But yeah, I feel like you need to retreat for a little bit. Okay. Now, if you've got a yes or no, apart from that question you just asked about the complaints, just think about it now. Love, fun, happiness, and commitment. See, again, we're getting stuff about having fun at work, having love, having communication, having relationships with people at work. It showed nothing to do with work or money at all. And the other card is, it looks like a 50-50 type thing. So I think some people really like you being there, and they can see your benefits there being there. They can see that you're a good worker or whatever. And I think there might be one or two possibly jealous or watching a little bit too much what's going on. You did have cards that mean flirting. You did have cards that could mean a little bit too much fun at work. So maybe that's what it was all about. But you had a lot of male energy around that. Okay, moving straight along. I hope that helped. Alberta Butterfly is next. What is the connection between me and R? Okay, Alberta Butterfly. So we're on to the third butterfly for the day. What's the connection between Alberta and R? Shayeen, post your question, please, so that Rhonda can put it up for me. Remove Alberta, and then the list is temporarily closed. We've got 10 people in here. So how many people have got on the list? Alberta, Shane, Blueberry, Mary, Rackdon, HK, Janice, Fire, Joanna, Rhonda. Is Brooklyn still here as well? Because that's, yeah. Yeah, so it looks like the list is all here. A co-worker likes you, Sefwa. So there could be jealousy around that, especially if the co-worker is attached or you're attached or whatever. There could be, I don't know. I watched something the other day, and it was talking about, people at work having relationships within their work, and it said, why would you shit where you eat? Because a relationship can go sour, and then you can end up losing the job if one of you or whatever, like relationships aren't all going to be wonderful and rosy at work. So if once the relationship starts to show some cracks down the track, it could interfere with the job, and you could end up losing the job because one of you is fighting or whatever. So be very careful if you're having a relationship with anyone at work. Okay, so we're looking at, who are we looking at now? Sorry. Alberta Butterfly. Alberta Butterfly, the connection between you and R. Okay, come on, move down, bugger. Move down, move down. Shit. I need to get an actual mouse connected to this thing. Alberta, yes. Thank you, Joanna. I'm on Alberta. Alberta's connection with R. What's going on there? What's the energy? Hopefully it's a nice connection, Alberta. Nice energy, nice connection. We do have underneath the bottom of the deck some sort of disruption within a relationship. What is the feelings from R? We got love feelings and we got friendship feelings. We got like where they feel like you both sort of suit the same sort of energy, the same sort of journey. There's a working energy there. There's a making money kind of energy there. No worries, Sefwa. Good luck with your journey with what you're going to do. Yeah, it's almost like this is cars, working, food, groups of people, enjoying yourself, going out, nightlife, daytime, whatever. So I feel like there's a fun feeling when I think about you and R. There is the big two cards that mean passion, love, devotion. I'm feeling a group kind of feeling. I'm not seeing two people just alone in a room loving each other forever, but it could be. I'm seeing this happiness. I'm seeing that there's a very good balance here between the two of you. Financially wise, it looks like things will go up with you two as a team. There is something to either do with financial services or medical coming out in this reading today about you and R. So I don't know where you work or what you do, or whether this is just study or whatever it is. We do have the father and son or father and daughter kind of thing. So this is giving me a family kind of feel, but it's family. It's almost like you two feel like family together. Nice energy between the two of you. If you are actually involved in a relationship, this shows me like there's nothing wrong with it at all. It's showing me really nice energy. The only negative I might see here is sometimes things very slow to eventuate. It's almost like waiting, then finally it comes in, but then it's worth the wait. What other energy do we get fused to? Yeah, we've got the family energy again here. We got the King of Cups, so we got two kings here. We got the King of Cups, we got the King of Diamonds. We got the Six of Cups, reminiscing over the past. What's the energy between you, or what does he feel? Support, love, family, communication, nothing negative whatsoever is there. Nothing to sort of like worry about or anything. So if this is a friendship, it's a bloody good friendship. If this is a love thing, it's not showing the two of you, as I said, like soulmate connection as yet, but it is showing that you are going to go on different paths together. It's sort of like doing different things together and watching it all grow. You might be getting news that someone's having a baby boy as well. I think they've already got a child, so they might be having a second child. So that's what I'm picking up there about that person. If you've got a yes or no, please think about it right now. What have we got? Yes or no? It's not as bad as you think. Be careful who you trust. Okay, so we've got be careful who you trust and not as bad as you think. So they kind of oppose each other. So just be careful who you talk to, your deepest things. Like be careful how much you reveal at this time. But it's looking like really, really nice energy, so I wouldn't be too worried about it. Your sister's got a baby boy. Do you think she might be having another one? Because it's sort of like someone that's already got a baby boy, they're going to be having another one. So it looks like there might be another child coming into the picture, Alberta. Really, really nice reading, though. So we're going on to Cheyenne, a love reading regarding an Aquarius. Another one. Okay, so here we go, Cheyenne. Cheyenne? Another Aquarius. Lots of people. And the moon, I've just been told to this morning that the moon is in Aquarius, and that's the third person asking about an Aquarius now. Wow. Okay. Must be some good Aquarian people out there, Rhonda. What do you think? Oh, I'm being told no. I'm being told someone that's irresponsible. Oh, thank you, Spirit. Yeah, I know, some irresponsible cows out there. Okay, so Cheyenne, love reading regarding the Aquarius. What's the love around you and your Aquarius? Hopefully this is a nice reading for you, like that last one. Nice reading. Nice reading. The irresponsibility card does not fall for you, Cheyenne. Cheyenne, we have reconciliation. We do have truth and lies here around the Aquarius. So don't believe 100% with everything. This can be where you're feeling very settled, very happy. This can be feeling very stressed, very angry, or quiet. This is somebody talking up. This is somebody not saying anything. So you've got two opposing energies coming out around you and this Aquarius. I feel this might be you and the Aquarius. This is an air sign. I don't know if you're an earth sign or a fire sign. Take it whichever way. You might not be any of those. But we got everybody's friend energy. We got happiness, fun, stability. And then we got someone with a bit of secrets going on. But they want the same sort of thing, but they don't voice it. It's almost like there's some sort of argument or just nothing, just silence sitting in the middle of the reading. We do have the big love cards here, wishes coming true, happiness. This normally means a baby boy again. We got the 9 months and the baby boy card. It's almost like the proud parents down the track as well that I'm getting here about you and this Aquarius. So the Aquarius might have somebody in the family that's having a baby, or you might have someone, or it might be to do with both of you. I do feel be prepared for a bit of a hiccup here. It can be where the person goes silent and they're not really telling you anything. It can be secrets because this person is looking this way and there's something behind their back. There's something either being talked about behind their back, or there's something they're keeping hidden behind their back. But I do see balance and nice cards here. And it can be your energy as well, that you're keeping something from the Aquarius. You're not sort of telling the Aquarius what's going on. Okay. Fire, Sagittarius. Okay, so there we got our Sagittarius and we got our air sign. So we got our Aquarius and our Sagittarius having a conversation with each other. The Aquarius has the black thing behind their back. Now, that could also mean that in the past there was some sort of argument, some sort of stuff, and they still think about it, but they don't say anything about it. Okay, so what else have we got here? Now we got a water sign coming out as well. So we got the water sign coming out. That's all about love, affection. It can be the mothering cards. It can be something to do with about the new mother, the parenting. We've got you need to trust in your intuition. What feels right? What can you talk about? What should you leave alone at this time? And trust me, I know they've been there, done that. If there's something you're thinking about in your mind, you really need to know whether you've got the facts right before you speak up about it. But sometimes if there's things inside your head, you need to also talk about them because they can drive you insane at the same time, and then you can end up in a big argument. But I'm looking at the only other way of looking at this is something to do with a car or travel or a job where it was delayed or breakdowns or it just didn't work, or maybe your Aquarius was supposed to pick you up or go in the car together somewhere and it just didn't happen because they were delayed or the car didn't work or something like that. So it might be some energy around a car or something in a car. But yeah, it's looking like everything will be okay again, like it's all settling down. You've only got that one negative card in there, really, and it's not mega. Now, if you've got a yes or no, please think about it now. I might give these a shuffle, actually. I'll give these a quick shuffle. I keep getting the be careful who you trust, Rhonda. Keeps flipping out there. Yeah. Okay. So yes or no, think about that right now, Cheyenne. Let's have a look. What did we get? Oh, what did we break on? Going straight to the source, having a talk. Smile and be happy. Life's too short to be sad, and also seeking a second opinion. So again, if there is anything bugging you around your Aquarius, make sure that you've got all the facts before you bring it up, because it could be opening up a can of worms for nothing, like something that was not the right information. But it does look like quite settling down the track. It looks like things will start to settle. I just don't like that you had the black card in the center of the red cards, because that can be putting on a front that everything's okay, but there's something that's not okay that needs to be talked about. Okay, so moving right along, Blueberry is next. Your name is T. How does Abdullah feel about me and the connection? There's been no contact. Okay, so let's see if there's going to be some contact. How does Abdullah? No worries, Cheyenne. I hope that made some sort of sense to you. Abdullah. How does Abdullah feel about T? The name starts with T. Down the track, I don't want to get your hopes up, but down the track there could be news coming in that's going to make you extremely happy. A lot of love, a lot of affection, possibly invitation to go out to a birthday party, a gathering of people, a work function. Could be a work function because it's diamonds. Whatever this is, I feel like this might be you. Who am I reading? Blueberry. Blueberry, I think that this might be you. And you're getting an invitation, and then you're going to be really, really happy. So you want to know what's the intentions, or what does this person feel? There's been no contact. If this is this person, this is Abdullah, you're going to be very happy, very loved. It's not the two of you together. It's showing the relationship broken. The relationship between the two of you is broken. I do feel that he's a heavy-duty thinker. It could be where he gets very dark and sort of doesn't see happiness or something at this time. So this is sitting in the past where there's some sort of breakdown, or he may have felt that that's how you were acting. It's almost like he rushed and did something else, or wanted something else, or he thought about things a lot. And then he thinks about, like, this relationship doesn't work, it's not balanced properly. Or it can mean someone that's just not committed to being with somebody right now. So that's sitting over there in the problem area. But then we got you being really, really happy. And the thing I'm noticing is there's two separate males in your card. There's someone like with a new start, a fresh start. So I'm wondering whether this is telling me that this thing, it's not going to go away at this time. Oh no, the winds are coming back again. I just got a notification on there. I was hopeful then, Rhonda. I thought it might have been something I've been waiting on, but it's not. Yeah, so this is, I feel this might be his energy, but it is sitting in the past of the breakup, feeling like he's not just committed to the same plan that you had. You might have thought, let's get married, let's have kids, let's move to Australia, let's move to China. Yeah, and it's just sort of like he's got his own agenda. He's on some sort of different plan. I'm wondering if this is someone new coming in with love and affection and family and fun. And I do feel this person loves you. I do feel there's a love thing there. I just feel like they're not on the same page as you for now. So it might change. I do feel you're going to be very, very happy in the future, but maybe not because of Abdullah or whatever, however you pronounce it. Yeah, you've got the same energy here. You've got the King of Swords here. So your heart will be filled with love. You will be happy for maybe some different reason, maybe with work and groups of people and family and enjoying life, like enjoying everything. You may be getting a surprise down the track from him. He might say, hey, like, I want to have a talk with you. And then you're going to feel all this love rush and everything. What I would suggest, though, is if he did reach out and make contact with you, don't try and take it to the, like, imagine that you're living together, you've got a ring on a finger, don't go too far too quickly. Just see what it is. And maybe if all it is having some dinner together and having a friendship and a communication line open, well, maybe that's all it is for now. But I do see you being very happy. So whatever your wishes are, it looks like whatever they are, you're going to be very happy down the track. You're going to be happy eventually. Now, if you have a yes or no, think about that right now, please. What was it? T, your name starts with T. Okay, so if you have a yes or no, think about that right now. Mary Triss is up next. Mary Triss, the question, you need to repost the question. They can't find it. Yeah, please don't post your question until I'm on the person before you. Okay, so up next is Rakdon. Rakdon, please get ready to post your question as soon as I'm reading Mary. HK, when I'm reading Rakdon, post your question and work it like that. Look at the list, and whoever I'm reading, then you need to post your question. Yes, please put a thumbs up on the video. Please make sure you are subscribed. You're posting it for the 10th time. Don't keep posting the question until it's your turn, Mary. In future, when you come in here, wait. If you're 5th on the list, don't post your question straight away. Wait till I'm on the person before you and then post the question, okay? I remember doing that myself when I went for readings, and I'd sit there and I'd say, I posted the question like 10 times, and they'd say, don't post the question until we're ready. Okay, so not Rakdon, the person starting with T that I'm working on right now, you were asking about Abdullah or whatever. Yes or no? Think about it right now. We have a donation. Yes, we do. I can see that. Oh, welcome back. I haven't seen you for a while. You donated ages ago, months ago, I think. Okay, so yes or no question. Think about it right now. Rhonda, I'm thinking about my question that I asked you this morning. Let's see what I stopped on as well. What's on the top? This top one's for me. I know something's not true. Fertility, babies, a new start. So I do feel, don't worry about babies and stuff. I do feel like there's going to be a new start for you, a happy start. Also, you get long-term commitment there. Long-term commitment. So if I know something's not true, Rhonda, it just feels right. If I know something's not true, the thing I was saying, is it the other? Well, I know that's not true. That's how I'm going to take that, Rhonda. What do you reckon? Okay, LB, I just need to go. What is going to happen when I show E the text message from his phone? So E, let's call E Enrico. And I haven't seen Enrico for ages. Let's fingers crossed that Enrico is busy at work. And when he gets home, he's too tired to get online. So let's call E Enrico. So you found something on Enrico's phone, and you're going to show it to him. So you want to know what's the reaction, what's going to happen. Sounds explosive. I do need to take just a mini break, and I'll be back in a second to work on that one for you. Rhonda, please repost the question when I come back. Okay. Oh, I didn't turn my funky light system on. Oh, my stomach. All righty. So LB is next with your reading, donation reading. What is going on? What's going to happen when you show E this text message on the phone? This sounds dodgy. What's going to happen when? What's your name? What is going to happen when she shows this message to E? that she's found on the phone. Well, I didn't see what you commented on that. I'm assuming that you've seen E's phone and found some message that has come to E, or, gosh, Rhonda, this is close to the bone. This sort of shit happens all the time for me. Like if I've got something that I'm thinking about or worried about or whatever, and then a reading comes in and it's kind of close to the bone. It's not the same situation, but he was cheating in the past. Wow. Okay. Rhonda, help me. Oh boy, this Tulsi tea is not helping right now. Okay, so let's see. Was it anything for you to worry about? Let's ask that. Is this message, when you show this message on the phone, what's going to happen there? So we're going to look at you, your person, and what's the outcome with this situation. Let's get these. I was going to use the dark cards, but the dark cards seem to be very dark. Everybody's got crap going on. That's correct, Rhonda. That's correct. I just find it bizarre, like with messages on the phone with what happened in the past 24 hours. Okay. This is for you and this E person. What do I stop on? A lot of stress and hard work and conversation. Okay, what will happen? Hopefully not that 10 of Wands, because that's like boom, overburden, too much stress and burden. You have sitting around you the fears of cheating and lies and third person, another female. It is not black spades, which tells me it could simply be that you're overreacting because of the past. This female person is sitting in the past. That's your energy at the moment. You're suspicious. You're thinking everything. So let's see what else your energy is showing. Yeah, the past. You're looking at the past. You're wanting something better than this. I do not like the 4-4 combination, especially when it's black and red, because it can mean something going on behind the scenes. Okay, but that is your energy. That's your energy. So let's look at E. E has the commitment to you. E has the commitment card. This is a person that's in a committed relationship. Now, I've always told people that in a perfect relationship, which nothing's perfect, but with the numbers, the numerology, you want 2, 4, 6 to come out. And it means somebody committed to each other, somebody that lives together and they're in harmony and they learn lessons on the path together with each other. And they also have the 6, which is being responsible and not being irresponsible with your actions. So I'm assuming this is your husband, your partner. You have 2, 4, 6. Unfortunately, you have 4, which is black, which is representing your home, which is representing a lesson learned or not learned. It can represent female energy as well. It can represent anger, stress, breakdowns. It can represent not talking. And then your 6 is an irresponsible action, but this is words. This is not sex. This is words. So it's almost like a conversation between two people, not an actual meeting between two people. So how is he going to react? He's not going to react too well. It could be an argument. It could be discussions. It could be jealousy, that you're jealous or whatever. So let's see what other energy he's got. Conversation. Got the 8 of Wands. So obviously it's a text message. It's a conversation that's gone on. Just be prepared that I do feel like he's going to say, you're with me, we're together, I'm committed to you. Let's see what the outcome is. And plus we'll clarify these cards. Oh, and I forgot to tell you, look at when your reading started. So was it 1 hour and 40 minutes or something like that? Just write that down and save this reading, because there might be messages come out. This is happy home restored after a freaking blow up. So how's he going to react? He's not going to react very nice. You got 4s everywhere on the table. Now we got 1 red 4. It's almost like the 2 black 4s are the past. They are something going on behind the scenes, the past. the red 4 is telling me balance being restored. So you have 2 and then you have 4. You're missing the 6. I feel like this E person, I think possibly regrets it, like feels like it was irresponsible on his part and shouldn't have done it or whatever. This can be player energy as well. It can be somebody that likes the attention, likes people looking at them, likes people telling them how good they look or how muscly they are or how nice their hair is or whatever. So this is the flirty, fun. It's also the hardworking energy. It's like the responsible adult, hardworking. At least it's not the Jack. The Jack can be like no good, like someone that's just needs to grow up. But yeah, I feel like you're going to have a big blow up, but it might be necessary. It might be necessary to rehash things and get it out on the table and talk. What's going to happen? The Tower. Got the Tower there. This is like boom, explosion. So you haven't showed the person the thing yet. You haven't showed E the message yet. I don't know whether I'd be showing it or not, or just sort of just waiting and watching and seeing if there's more to it or not. When we get to these, like yes or no can come out of there. So we'll see what the advice is through there. What's this? We just got back together. I asked him, you sleep with him? He said, no, he lied. That's why we broke up the last time, because I thought, oh, you've just got back together because and he said he never slept with the person. Well, I'm not seeing anyone sleeping with anyone in these cards here. So he might be telling the truth about that. But I do think there's been flirting, texting, all of that sort of shit. Maybe going out for coffee or chitty chat. I just think that this is an explosion waiting to happen. When the Tower comes out, it's sort of like, it doesn't matter if you jump or if you're pushed, but it needs to happen. It needs to explode. What I do like is this is saying harmony, balance coming back. And you've got 2 and 4. You're just missing the 6, which is about the responsibility. He's got the irresponsibility in the past. He's got the female card sitting there. 2 black 4s is usually cheating, lying, someone going on behind the scenes with somebody else. You yourself have the 3 here. The 3 would be the cheating card, the sex card. He doesn't have it. The future doesn't have it. Okay, so this is you. I think this is your past, and this is you stressing at night as well. It's almost like there's something better for me. That's what I feel coming off you. There's something better for me. Why am I living with this stress? Why am I trying to do this? Is he going to keep doing this? Maybe you're just not ready yet to move forward and let go of whatever he did do in the past. And trust me, men or women, if they do get back together with their loved one or whatever, and this sort of thing's going on, then they will never tell you. They would never tell you that they slept with the person or how many times they slept with the person or whatever. They will deny that, because that would ruin everything forever, I believe. I believe if someone told you that, I did that, the other person wouldn't be able to, you wouldn't want them touching you or whatever. Anyway, so let's have a look. What do we get for when you show? I do think you are going to show the message, because you said how they're going to react. Just simply because you've got the Tower here. And the Tower means if you don't show the message, something's going to happen where you're going to have to show the message. So I'm just curious as to how you even seen the message. I know how I do things, but you're worried about your choices right now. You're worried whether you made the right choice. It's 7 of Hearts. 7 of Hearts is moving in the right direction together. It's making the choices for your own health, your safety of your health, your mental health, your spiritual health. This is you. You've got choices out there. You do not have to do this plan. And so you're trying to decide, do I stay with this person? Do I keep trying? Or is this done deal? Sitting around him at the moment, his feeling is he's got the 3 of Wands. 3 of Wands can be, there's a third person still hanging in the wings, unfortunately. But usually 3 of Wands is where somebody has made their choice And it looks like his choice is you. But there is still this other choice on the outside of everything. But yeah, for now, it's showing he's made the choice, and he's telling you he's made the choice with you. So he probably does need to talk about something. Also, we've got the King of Swords, the truth coming out. We've got the King of Swords sitting right on top of the, unless he's an Aquarius energy. Is he an Aquarius energy? Because that can be Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. It doesn't have to be. But that's usually, to me, I like that coming out, especially with the Four, because that means balance coming back, because this person will tell the truth. I don't know if you're going to like the truth, though. I don't know if you're going to like the full amount of the truth, but if he does reveal the truth, yes, I was talking to blah, blah, blah. She contacted me. I didn't contact her. And I just needed to tell her that, you know, whatever. So it looks like you're in for a bit of a rocky road at the moment with telling this person about the message. And trust me, I know what you're feeling. I know what you're going through. It's not nice. Okay, so let's do some messages for you on this. He's a Capricorn. Okay, so that's a earth sign. I thought on his phone to privacy, then password, and got them all. Oh, you went through his phone to the privacy and the password. And you're the Libra, you're a balanced energy. The Four of Hearts is your saving grace, because it means truth. I just think he might be flirty and that at this time, still flirty and shit, which is not good. Let's just have a look. If you've got a yes or no question, your yes or no might be, should I stay, should I go, whatever. But yeah, you wanted to know how you react, so let's see what else we'll get. I hate these kind of readings. I really do. I was hoping for some really nice stuff. You did have the 2 and the 4 of Hearts come out, which can mean a solid commitment, but it's just not quite there yet. Love, fun, happiness, commitment is on the horizon. Thank God. Also, you might need time out. He might need to go out with the guys. You might need to go out with the girls, but I can understand you're probably thinking, no, he's not going anywhere unless I go. So you make this person very happy. So you've got the card, the 2 of Hearts means that he feels that you're with him, and he's trying to commit to that, and maybe he's trying to get you to let go of what he did, like he made a mistake. So let's see what else we get for you. I have hope for it. I have hope for it. Got engagement, long-term commitment, stability, but you also have the stubborn. He's not going to be happy that you've gone into the phone and got through. He's not going to be happy about that, of course. But he shouldn't have anything to hide, basically. He shouldn't have anything to hide. He should be quite openly. Maybe he needs to get a new phone number for you to be happy. Get a new phone number, only have the people on there that you know. But yeah, be prepared for the stubborn energy. This can also be protect yourself, but you do have the long-term commitment if you want it. I don't know whether you should even show him that. And it depends when it was dated as well. Like, how soon was this message? Like, how long ago was the message? What's it about? Dreams, follow your dreams, your passions. What is it that's going to make you happy right now? Is it going to make you happy to prove something? Or is it going to make you happy to try and accept what it was, forgive what it was, and try and move forward and try and build that trust back again? Very, very hard, very long journey that you're going to go through. You might need to go to counselor or something like that. Anyway, I hope so. He went through the phone because he's tried to say you were cheating. Your phone. Okay. Thank you for the donation, LB. Mary, let's move on to something. Has my person been, oh my God, has your person been with other people, other women since you separated? Okay. Does it matter? Like, is it not together? What's it matter if this person's been with someone, Mary? Like, if you're not together, wait, why don't you get someone? Okay, let's have a look. Has Mary's ex now been with other girls now? Oh, what's with all these cheating messages today? Oh, God. This always happens, Rhonda. It always happens. Oh, my God. At least it means that, it's just not one person. It's not just going on with one person. It's going on with everybody. It must be the moon. The moon's in Aquarius. They reckon Aquarians are flirty, cheating people. I don't know. Maybe there's some out there that aren't. I remember someone told me that it was about a year ago. Someone that does star signs and everything, and they said, before I even knew anything like with different star signs, someone said to me a year ago it was, they said, they were talking about an Aquarius and a Leo, I think it was. And they said, oh, God, Aquarius, if you're going to pick someone that flirts or someone that cheats or lies or whatever, the Aquarius is sneaky buggers. Yeah, very brazen sneaky buggers. I think it was a friend of mine who was married to an Aquarius male, like it was a female married to a male. I thought I got another thing there. Yes, Mary. Mary, listen to Rhonda. Rhonda is, sometimes it's better not to know, Mary, because if he then tells you, then you will obsess about that. So if he sat there and he said to you, yeah, we screwed each other, we did all of this, then every time he touches you or whatever, you're going to think, is he thinking about this person? Is he touching that person? Is he still meeting that person? It's just going to go on and on and on and on. So it just depends when the messages were sent. If this is stuff about like what went on before, and you're trying to make it happen, make it work together with each other, because you had 2 and 4. Maybe the 6 is laying with you right now. That is this a responsible way to respond to what was, instead of trying to fix what has been broken and move forward. Anyway, so let's get back onto this reading about, has this person been, Mary's person, been with new people since? Yeah, I need to listen to my own words about a lot of things, Joanna. I need to listen to a lot of what I tell other people. Because it's very, very hard. I understand the position. It's very, very hard. If trust gets broken with people, it's very, very hard to mend it. You don't like Aquarius for the same reason. No offense to Aquarians. If someone in the room is Aquarius and you are a good, trustworthy, faithful, friendly, hardworking person, please let us know. We'd like to know who you are. But it seems like I've been doing these readings for a long time, and so many people tell me about problems with an Aquarius. I actually had a best friend. She died. I actually had a best friend that was an Aquarius. And she was a good friend, but she betrayed me with another friend. Like she ended up in the end, she betrayed my trust. Nothing to do with male or relationship. She actually ended up betraying me. And then, like she ended up dying and everything. But we were like that, and then we weren't. And then she would be like that with another friend, and then they would do stuff about me, and then she would be back with me, and then it was sort of like her, like where she would do that. So I can see, like, going back when this is when I was a kid, an Aquarius, but she had a lot of good qualities. She was hardworking, she was a really good friend. But as far as being with a guy, when she was with a guy, she was with that guy. She never did that sort of stuff. But with her friendships, her female friendships, wasn't good. Okay. Yeah, Rhonda, we all know, like, yeah. Some days I obsess about things, and other days I feel very well adjusted and happy. This is helping a bit. The Tulsi tea, it's not helping as much as I'd like, because these readings I'm doing. Okay, let's get to Mary. I'm rambling on. I've been online for 2 hours. I was going to go offline right now. Any message? Oh, we do have a message. Hang on, guys. What's this message? What a disappointment. What a disappointment. Yeah, it's better if honesty. Joe Mystics paid money. Really? Not yet. Oh, yes. Yes. Joe Mystics has paid. Okay. I'll just do Mary. Sorry, Mary. I'm rambling on about things, getting on a bandwagon. Has this person been with other women now? Yes. But it's showing men. It's not showing females. All the energy is males. That is a definite no. This is an upside down ace of clubs. This is no. If I was asking yes or no and I just looked at that, that's no. Have they been with other women and everything? There's no women showing up in the cards. They've been having dinner and fun and all of that. They've been talking. They've got the male energy here. They've got the male energy here again. It's sort of like they've been out and about with their friends, male, socializing, going out to clubs or whatever. They've been having enjoyment, but have they been having sex or been with other women sexually? Not yet. Not yet. And this is saying definitely no. Let's just quickly get this one as well. He said he did. He said he's been with someone. Oh, he's been with people, but I don't think he's just been with a woman and gone to bed or whatever. I just think he's been going out, maybe having drinks, having food, listening to music, chitty-chatting on his phone or whatever. I don't think there's been any proper connection as yet. He does have lovey cards there, which can mean there's someone's showing him affection. He could be showing himself as Mr. Loverboy, like Mr. Wonderful. But this is sort of saying like, no, not at this stage. It's like he's trying to go on a different journey now with what I'm seeing there. Mary, what other messages have we got for you? These just dropped on my lap. Oh, thank God, Rhonda. Look what just dropped on my lap. That's sort of like stress and worries and coming to an end. And then I've got all my wishes coming true and truth, happiness. And everything I look at, Rhonda, when I ask about that particular thing I was talking to you about this morning, every time I look at it, all I get is male. I get male cards coming out. I haven't once, and I've done it about 4 times. I did it last night, and I've done it 3 times this morning on different cards. Not once have I got a female energy come out when I ask that question. I always get a male. I'll tell you something else I fear. You've got the messages for you right now are all your wishes and dreams are about to come true. So manifest happiness, Mary. I think that you might actually end up, now that you split up with that person, I think you're going to have the love of your life come your way, and poor old whoever he is just going to be in the background, because you've got a lot of choices coming up, and you might overanalyze something at this time as well. I do feel like you might be moving house, moving jobs or whatever. This is a very good energy of movement forward and happiness coming your way. It's also something to do with a pregnancy around you. Someone's pregnant. Someone's going to have a baby, possibly a boy, because you've got all male energy. Anyway, let's go on to Joe. Joe, thank you for the donation, Joe. Let's get right onto your reading. Oh, so you have been with someone. Or you've been with someone since you broke up. Good for you. Good for you. It looks like you're going to have a lot of happiness and fun and stability with someone new. No, I just think that he's oh, hang on. Yes or no? I forgot to do this for you. Yes or no, Mary? Ask a different question. We've already answered about that. Just think about a different question in your mind. Yes or no? I'm thinking about my own question while I'm shuffling up. You have something's in your favor. and someone else is trying to find you. Someone's looking for you and things like that. All right. So, and you had a 50-50 split on the bottom there. Channeled messages from D on what's going on with the relationship. Okay, so we're looking at you, Joe. Now, Joe's Mystics, what is your name? It's on here. It doesn't show me. No, I don't know how you blocked that like that. Usually it shows me the person's address and the person's name, proper name. Anyway, look at the damn fee. I'm sick of these fees from bloody PayPal. It's bullshit. And I'm just looking at my clock. They're both on 1122. I like when I see 1122 because if there's been two people doing their own thing and sort of standing alone and not knowing what to do, when you see the 22, it's like the two people coming together and balanced and committed to each other. So I like when I just suddenly see that. Jordani, you want to know about the connection between you and shit, where's the message? Yeah, close the list. Close the list now. Messages about D. What's going on with the relationship? Is this your relationship or you're asking about D in another relationship? Are we looking at your relationship with D or D with another person? Because I need to look at you, him, the relationship, or I need to look at him, whoever, the relationship. So is that your question? Are we asking about you? Jordan A, and yes, my relationship with him. Okay. So Jordan A and D, what's going on there? Hopefully nice stuff. We've had some crappy, horrible people doing horrible things to people. Ace of Clubs upside down. I'm going to reshuffle because that was, what I was thinking. I was talking about wrong stuff. So let me have a look. Relationship between Jordane, Jordan. What's going on between Jordan and D? I'm getting the same cards. Similar cards. All right, well, you're meant to have these cards. For you, I feel like you're in love, you're dreaming about what your future could be. You're a bit worried and stressed when you're at home, and you're also listening to chitty chatter and stuff. It could be chitty chatter in your own head. It could be other people, lies, secrets. There's a lot of fear and worries going on around you, but you've got a good heart, you've got good intentions. You want the solid connection. You do have double aces coming out, so that tells me that there's a male in spirit. Possibly something happened with their heart or their head or both, maybe stroke, maybe heart attack. Could be impact with the head as well. So you do have a male guardian sort of spirit around you that's trying to guide you and let you know that everything's going to be okay. Sitting around D is, I feel that this death, this person that's in spirit is around him. He's had something that came to an end. It looks like business or something like that. Business or a sickness or something that come to an end. It stopped. And he has got the card, which is the husband, the one that's going to be there and put their arm around you and tell you they love you and they want to be with you. So he's got nice energy as far as that goes about what he's giving off in his personality. But I don't know if this is work, overload, stress. There's someone sick in the family. There's someone sick in the head. Some sort of problem with the head, bipolar disorder, anxiety disorder. It's almost like he's trying to help. He's trying to smooth the bridge. What's coming up for you two guys? We got truth, we got making the right decisions, but we do have some sort of stress and arguments. Now, this could be to do with medication, drugs, alcohol, It can be like obsessive compulsion. It can be gambling. But these two cards are nice between two people. It's like truth, and it's doing the same stuff together. It's up and down with the two of you with the relationship. It's almost like it's nice and then it's not, and then it's nice and then it's not. It's sort of like, and it feels like influencing from work, from stresses around money, around health, around family members, around distance and travel and all of that sort of thing. So let's just shuffle these and see what else we get for you. I'll just call you Joe. Your grandfather had a heart attack and hit his head. Okay, so he's there. He has sickle cell. I don't know if he has mental health issues. Oh, this D person's got sickle cell. Okay, so that's his sickness. That's him stressing out in his head about the sickle cell thing. But this is like him wanting to be healthy, and that this is a nice journey for the two of you, but this could represent, like I said, the medication. If he's got an illness and that could simply be about the medication. It doesn't work. Something doesn't work, or something that's he's taking or having or whatever might not be beneficial to him at this time. He might need to go back to doctor and get something new. There might be something new that can happen. So let's try and get more relationship cards on the table for this. I forgot to tell you when the reading started, just put 2 hours and 5 minutes and save the reading, because this messages might be something that's going to happen. You've got the cup of Knight of Loves. You want to go on a love journey. He's got the double aces again sitting around him. So there's triple aces here. So whatever the dramas are, it's going to go on for at least a year. Whatever the good stuff is, it's going to go on for at least a year. It's going to take a year for things to sort of sort themselves out. That's what I was hoping to get for that last reading about the person possibly cheating and that. I was hoping that we might have got triple aces to show that it's going to take some time. Also, we've got Queen of Cups. So we've got the King of Hearts and the Queen of Cups. That's like the married couple, the soulmate couple. It's a good union. It's a good union. I just feel like the stresses would possibly be around, I'm not picking up on a third person or cheating or none of that stuff. I'm just picking up on work, money, and health and wellness. But you two show up as a balanced couple, that you look after him, he looks after you, that sort of thing. There may be some new document he's signing, a new adventure he's going on. Let's just clarify these. Let's see what we get. What was that? Stopped on the battle. There was the battle there, battle of words at the bottom. Okay, this is for Joe and Dee. What's Joe need to know? Your Knight of Cups is clarified with the Ace of Pentacles. 4 aces now. That's something that things are going to change very quickly. It's not going to take a year because you've got 4 aces on the table. There's new beginnings. There's new things, signed contracts or buying a house or the relationship stepping to a new level. We also have around him the 9 of Swords, very, very stressed, possibly around finances and work or even his health, like fears and worries. The outcome card, we've got the 8 of Cups. I'm going to take that as a good thing. I'm going to take it as something might eventuate in August, because we've got double 8s there. It might have something to do with the person that you said died and they had a heart attack and then they hit their head. I think that might be them, August coming through. But yeah, 8 of Cups to me is 8 of Hearts. And with this section I've got here, 8 of Cups, a lot of people say walking away from the relationship, walking away from something. I feel it might be walking away from the emotional baggage, or walking away from stress, fears, anger, whatever. Because you've got these really good aces here, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, I feel like this is a new beginning, a new start in a good way, a leveled way. Also, I think the 8 of Cups might be, this is bad medication, this is good medication, because the 8s can represent drugs, alcohol, medication. So I think that whatever he's doing for his health, it's not right, or there's something that he's having or whatever, and this will fix it. This is something that will turn it around and make it better. So that's a good thing. But yeah, what have you got between you? You've got some ups and downs, and then it just looks like a solid sort of commitment will come down the track. There's a lot of truth going on as well, which makes you happy. Yeah, I just think there's other things that you're dealing with paperwork, with work, with sickness as well within the relationship. Okay, so if you've got a yes or no, think about it, Joe. Think about that right now. Oh, leaving. That could be about the child letting it go, and that would be the mother sitting there. The 6 is the parenting card. So that stress could be around the child. Okay, so also yes or no, Joe? Oh, I've got you 3. So we'll put that one there. Change of career, new start. Something going on behind the scenes there. Now, I don't think that's anything to do with like a love romantic thing. And you got that start saving for a rainy day. What did I stop on? Plan a holiday. Anyway, that's what we got for you, Joe. We need to get you some, what other cards? We will do 2 of these, Joe, because you did a paid reading one. You got the lover boy card. This can be someone that's all focusing on themselves a little bit too much, though. And you got your wishes coming true down the track in the future. So that's nice cards. Also, you and this person, you're kindred spirits. You're meant to be together. You're meant to go on this journey together, even for the rough times, the up and down times. You're meant to have this journey with this person. Anyway, that's your reading. Thank you for the donation. How's my list going? Oh, I had planned on being somewhere at 12 today. I'm not going to make it, I don't think. Dear. Okay. So, Rhonda, what do we got? Is Rhonda still here or is Rhonda gone? We've got HK. HK. Joanna, did you post the question for HK or Rhonda left? Okay, Rhonda left. See, I was doing the reading and I didn't look up. Janice, Fire, City Babe, Fabi, Tewo, Nora, Esmeralda. If you people are here, please let my moderators know because I need to keep moving. The lamp lights are amazing. It looks really amazing on the wall, and at night it's fantastic. In the day and on camera, it's very washed out on the camera, but that color is really, really vibrant on the wall. I bought it because I was thinking of painting the wall a different color or putting something on the wall. And then I thought I'll just put the moving light. I need to find something, an extension cord, and that move it sort of so it's right behind me or something and lift it up on something. I might put it on that table and move that table later. So HK, reading on the Capricorn, not sure for his feelings towards me. Okay, so HK, we'll just give you 6 cards. What's a Capricorn feel for HK? What's going on there? Janice, last call. Janice, if you're not here, they're going to move on to the other one. I'm going to skip Janice. She must have gone. HK, what's going on with this Capricorn's feelings towards you? There's a friendship. There's friendship feeling. Some sort of forced changes, like either something you do that they don't like or something they do that they know you don't like. So what I mean by that, let's say that you never smoked in your life and they smoke, and they know that to be around you that they can't smoke, that sort of thing. So there's some sort of forced change either that you need to do or they need to do for it to be something more close. We do have this love and support kind of card sitting right here. We got the up and down kind of thing. It's almost like today the Capricorn thinks you're just their friend. Tomorrow they think, oh, I'm just going to do something different. The next day they think that there's a love bomb there. The next day they're like, I'm going to do something different. Then they want to go out and have dinner and be with friends and everything. And then they want to do something different. So you got red, black, red, black, red, black. So it's almost like this Capricorn person is confusing you. I do feel there's an affection there. I feel there's a solid friendship kind of feeling there. I do also feel there's stuff that where you can associate together on the same level, but then there's other things that you are very, very separated on your opinions. Now, this could be something like your political choice. Your political choice might be totally far left and theirs is far right, like it could be like you really just don't match with that. But then there's other things that you match really well. For some reason, I'm getting the card that represents work and money. That might just be a message to you that if you work 5 hours or 5 days, you're going to get 8 hours or 8 days pay. So that's almost like a bonus is coming your way. Try not stress yourself too much about what's going on between you and this person. Try not. I tell you what, like it's sort of like when people try to work out what's going on in somebody else's head or how they feel and that, it's really like a minefield. If my husband heard some of the stuff that's in my head some days, he would just be thinking, what the hell? Like, where's that coming from? And other days, stuff is brilliant. And he'd be thinking, oh, I didn't know she felt like that. So it's really hard when you're dealing with two separate energies to know really what the hell's going on in that person's head. What is between us? Like, what's there? Does this person really love me? Does this person just want to be my friend? What is this? But you're getting up and down messages from this person. So let's just shuffle these up for the free readings. Janice is still here. Janice, you were very lucky, Janice. They were about to jump the queue. Okay, so let's see what else is the messages for you today. You have friendship. This is sort of like choosing one path and going for it. It's like a decision's coming up. So I don't know if this is you choosing to say, okay, I'm done with this situation. I'm sick of the up and down, not really sure whether this person wants to be with me, doesn't want to be with me. You might not want the friendship circle either. You might want more than that. You do be prepared for defensive behavior. It can be someone that's lying or hiding something. Other times it can be somebody that they're so strong in how they want things to be that you've either got to join on with their ride and wait for them to do whatever, or you step away. So I don't know who's putting the wall up. I don't know if you're putting the wall up or your person's putting the wall up, the Capricorn. But they're up and down energy. You do have a water sign energy sitting in your reading as well. So I don't know if that's your emotional side or whatever. So yeah, friendship, support, but then wishy-washy and up and down, sharing some things in common and being very opposite in other things. If you've got a yes or no, please think about it right now. We have an invitation coming your way. So you did have that thing about going out to dinner or a party or something there. And then you got a new start on the horizon. You do have fertility, babies and all of that, but I'm just taking that as the new start card. You didn't get a yes or a no today, but yeah, I just get people to think about that just in case. Okay, no worries, HK. Moving on with Janice. Is anything good coming for you? I really hope so. Janice, I really, really hope so. Alexia Evans, hello. Hello. The list is closed at the moment. Just hang around. I'll see if I'll get your reading done if you want one. Okay, so what messages for Janice? Hopefully nice things, Janice. Some nice, mostly nice stuff coming your way. You may be dealing with a birth of twins or two people telling you that such and such is having babies. You've got baby energy coming out in your cards. It's not showing you male or female, so I think that this is someone that's just found out they're pregnant, possibility of twins. There's some sort of September energy around you, someone in spirit. They would have died in hospital, possibly of a heart attack or something to do with their head. But yeah, you have money changes coming in that are going to be very nice. If you are expecting $9,000, it's more like $6,000, but it's still nice, whatever it is. you have a lot of wishes coming true. So whatever it is your dreams are or you're trying to manifest at this time. Alexia, please don't post your question right now. I'm working on the list, and if we do get to you, it just depends whether I want to stay online or not. Been feeling a bit of anxiety shit all day. Nice stuff, Janice, nice stuff. Now, you do have the cards that represent surgery, so I don't know if you or somebody close to you, there's something to do with surgery here. This would be successful surgery. It's also, if with the birth thing I was talking about, it's cesarean. It's cesarean birth and natural birth, so it's almost like two separate events here. If it's not a birth, it's a new beginning with something, a new beginning with your health, a new kickstart. All your stresses, it looks like if you've had financial stress, it's about to sort itself out. There's some sort of help coming or bonus or something like that. What else have we got for you, Janice? Yeah, we got a new start, new beginning. So I don't know how old you are or what you're doing, but this can be learning a new job, learning a new craft or something like that. There's news coming in. It might be slower than expected though. And also if you have had financial issues, it's showing me this 66. 99, we've got September, June with somebody in spirit. But yeah, the 6 of Pentacles can be where you need money for something, you're borrowing money or you're lending money out to somebody. It also can be feeling like someone's not giving you all of them at this time. They're sort of like spreading their energies around to other people and you feel like a little bit left out at times. So that's what we got for you with those cards there. And if you've got a yes or no, please think about it right now, Janice. Yeah. You've got big surprises coming there. Letting go of the past and moving forward, Janet, and time to pamper yourself. It does look like if you do have some financial gains coming in, that spend a little bit on yourself and look after yourself and just have some enjoyment in your life. Oh, you're only 29. I wish I was 29. I wish I knew what I know now and I could go back to my 29-year-old self and tell myself what to do next. Okay, so no worries, Janice. Good luck with everything. It doesn't look like you need luck. It looks like things are pretty successful and good. The hospital thing and the surgery could actually represent like a government building, a school, the taxation department, a court of law. It does not have to be the hospital and surgery. It could be about money matters and that, and it looks like a good outcome. Fire, what is Brandon's feelings towards and thoughts towards me? We have about 3 people that come in asking about the same name, that Brandon. 3 or 4 people all want to know about a Brandon. It must be a very common name. What's Brandon's current feelings towards fire? Fire, I have been working with people's real first name, but it doesn't matter. I'm wrapping this thing up now. You just got the same cards. I just shuffled that. You got exactly the same cards, the 2 9s, the Ace of Hearts, the 10 of Spades, the 6 of Diamonds, and the shock card. They were still sitting together. So I'm going to have to wrap them up. That's sort of like your wishes come true. That reading I just did pretty much is the same reading for you. So what is Brandon's feelings? It looks like he loves you. Looks like he loves you, he surprises you, but there's some sort of negative thing in the past with that 10 of Spades. It's almost like something that ended in the past that was pretty hard to take. And it also shows me that there's some spirit energy around you as well, male or female, not too sure, possible heart attack and hospital. Okay, so let's try again for fire. Oh, if you want to put your name down, yeah, because I usually shuffle and focus on that person's name. Some people use their name and some people that pay, I can see their name, like Janice, that's her name. But yeah, okay, it doesn't matter, fire, don't worry about it. Yeah, you've still got the love card sitting there. So what's your Brandon think about you, or what's the feelings there? I do think they think you can be a little bit too sharp at times. You've got the Queen of Diamonds sitting there. She can be someone that puts a wall up, or she can be very bitey. They'll say something or do something and you go, oh, well, who was that? Or what's going on there? Or and it can be where you get a little bit sharp at times. So he might feel like that. You do have the World, so I don't know what came to an end for a new beginning, or it also could be about wanting to travel, because you've got the 5 here, which can be wanting to go to something new, wanting to do something new. And but the world can be, the world is your oyster, the world's at your feet. But it also can be that the closing of one journey, the opening of something new. You're ready to finish something, to move forward. We've got this 2 of Wands. Either you or Brandon is making a final decision on something. Usually this is to do with a job. Whenever I see this, it's usually to do with a job, not so much a relationship. We've got this lot of things in common, a lot of nice talking going on, sharing stories and everything like that. I don't know who this is, because I'm assuming you're only very young, because this is the King here. The King can be the police officer, it can be somebody official, it can be the father figure. It's also showing me something to do with a pregnancy and a baby boy. Now, I don't know if that's already happened or that's something that's coming. But yeah, if you've had any kind of explosion, any kind of fight or something like that, this, and plus you have that World card, this is sort of like kiss and make up. It's like the 2 people coming back together and wanting to try and have something together with each other. This is also usually where someone wants to put a diamond ring on somebody's finger. It's where they want to commit and move forward. You do have cards that represent a job, a new job, a new commitment, and it's going to be really, really good where one job ends and something else begins. You've also got like relationship stuff where the nasty shit ends and then the new beginning is there. So you wanted to know about the feelings. We do have love feelings. We do have possible commitment feelings there, but we also have hesitation with that Black card. So did we do these? No. No, we did do them. Okay, I'm going to put them at the bottom because I just looked at them. Okay, so yes or no, think about something, yes or no, please, fire. No babies, no pregnancies. No, it doesn't have to be that. It can be like what the baby represents or pregnancy. It's a new start, a new beginning, a little twinkle that can develop into something very beautiful. Long-term commitments coming out again for you, and also maybe a third-party situation. Now, when I see the third-party situation, I did not see that in your cards at all. So I'd have to say it either was something in the past, something in your past, or it can be like where I said this could be a parent or a police officer or something. There's some sort of outside influence with that third party thing. And I'm not talking about a sexual type thing. I'm talking about some sort of influence there. Okay. Okay, so moving right along to City Babe. Will I get this accountant class this fall? Currently on the waiting list. Oh, I thought that you had all that success stuff come out when I did the reading before. Okay, City Babe, let's have a look at that. Oh, City Babe, get this, get on the accountant's class. Hope so. Hope you get this. All your other cards have led to this success and signing documents and everything. So let's, I'm going to flip these up in case of that upside down document thing, because I know it's been coming out upside down a lot in the readings today. So I just want to keep flipping the cards. You've got all picture cards which don't tell me yes or no, and the one card that can tell me yes or no is saying no. And it's sort of like a surprise. What's the surprise? Then we've got another picture card. Then we've got a yes. This is usually the 2 guys discussing you, and then the 2 people they're choosing between for the job. And then this is sort of like a closure of one thing. And then this is the final decision where it's yes. So I'd like to say it's yes, that you're going to get this accountancy position. You might have to be delayed. This is all your stresses and worries. And then finally the Ace of Cups are sitting here. Ace of Cups, Ace of Hearts, same card. So this is where you're going to be really, really happy. There may be a delay here. When are you supposed to start? Is it September? Is it September? Because we've got this 9 sitting here where you're really, really getting stressed. I think that it might be where they start the course and you're not in there because you're still on the waiting list, and then someone either drops out or they don't want to do it or whatever, and they give you a call, and then you're like, yes, I'm in. Now, the other way of looking at this, unfortunately, can mean that not this fall, but it's a year away before it happens. But I got really positive cards for you on this thing when I looked at it before. And that could be all the people you're joining with. But this, I feel, is the delay and stress. And then this is success and happiness. You do have someone in spirit around you again, City Babe. This person, I don't know if it's male or female because there's a whole load of them here. They would have had something wrong with the heart or the head before they passed. So I don't know if it's male or female at all. It's showing me everybody. It's showing me lots of people. I'm going to take that as a yes, because all of these first 4 cards, they're the business decisions. They're the people talking about it all. They're all the people doing the course. And you only had this one negative card come out, apart from that 9 of Swords, which is you stressing about it all. But yeah, this is a negative card, and it's about movement or ending something as far as jobs go. So I feel like if you do get this, you're going to end that other job, because the Ace of Hearts being your outcome and you're surprised, because this is sort of like, oh, what? Yay! You know, like this is the businessman and the Ace of Hearts and then the Ace of Cups. So I don't think you'll be happy if you don't get in. So you're going to have happiness coming. So let's just have a look here. Will you get it? Will you get it? We'll just shuffle these up. Change of career and the new start is there. That would be a yes. Something going on behind the scenes is coming out there. So in regards to your question, I don't know what that has to do with anything, but it could just mean that people are talking about, like, who do they want to do the course, and they're reviewing the information. So don't be surprised if you don't start when it's supposed to start, but then maybe someone can't turn up, or maybe someone drops out at the last minute and then you get a phone call. I'm hoping that that's how it's all going to go for you. Okay, so that was City Babe. Fabi, unexpected surprises coming into my love life. Timing, if you see this. Okay, Fabi, let's have a look and see. I hope that's helped you, City Babe. You can get in next spring, so it could be like the double aces can mean a year away, and it might be a better opportunity then. I don't know. I feel like that 5 might be actually surprising news that, oh, guess what? Such and such left the course. You can get in if you want to. So it might be a delayed start, but don't stress about it too much. Fabi, we got love surprises coming your way and some sort of timing around that. Tewu, Nora, Esmeralda. Is that all we got now, Joanna? Has everybody else gone? No, I'm talking about the moderators. Love things coming your way. Well, you definitely have some sort of commitment going on here. You said time frame. This can be double aces, which just come out for the other reading, which it was an ace there and an ace here. This is usually a year away. It can be a period of 1, which I feel is like a year away, where things are very well adjusted, very well settled. This is almost like a year of conversations or something. But there's something negative here in the center of your reading, something that stresses you out, something that it can be violence, it can be anger, it can be something to do with the law, police. It's sitting in the middle of the reading. This is sitting for your hopes, your dreams, everything that's going to happen. There is you in a balanced commitment here, but there's also something to do with a friendship that doesn't work anymore, or it can be that someone from your past trying to interfere in this new situation, or someone from their past still hanging around. And it can even be children interfering in the relationship. But love messages, nice things coming your way. If we remove this, we've got Mr. Truth Teller. He could work for the law. He could be an actual lawyer. He could be a police, military. He could be a security guard, nighttime worker. He could have black hair. He's strong and fast, and he wants things to happen, but he wants to do everything the right way. If he's a police officer, that's why we got a violence card and stuff around him. So there's some sort of event. Nice things are going to happen in a period of 1. So in 1 month's time, you will have some nice little energies around you. The person could be born in January, making them a Capricorn energy possibility, or November, making them a Scorpio energy. Scorpio would be this symbol here because, oh no, this is air sign, sorry. So that's an air sign as well. Okay, let's just get some other messages for you. Yeah, we got a triple ace now. So we got triple ace. So there's definitely something a year away. And we got the same guy. We got the military, police, someone dark and secretive. I'm wondering whether this person you get in contact with, they're still going through some sort of separation, or who's going to have the kids, or if they're younger, like they've got some sort of responsibility stuff going on. It could be through something legal. You also got a spirit energy around you of this male. I think this male may have died in some sort of shooting, explosion, whatever. This is somebody that was healthy and normal and going to work, and they went bang, and they're not here anymore. It's showing something about the head or the heart or something like that. So you have this very strong energy in spirit. It could be your guide that's driving you through to make the things happen that you want to happen. Don't just sit back and think, oh, I hope this happens tomorrow. Start making the plans to make whatever this is happen. But you do have cards that represent a marriage, long-term commitment with someone very truthful, very solid in their ways. And it may also mean that someone in spirit that you really admired, that was a really strong character, very truthful kind of person, you're going to meet someone that's just like that person that's in spirit. You may also meet someone and have a love adventure with someone that's gone through something tragic, and then you hold their hand and you try and sort things out. Okay, so that's what we got. Pretty intense kind of reading there. General reading. Have been feeling uneasy lately, anxious about my internship, my relationship, my scholarship. Okay, so you've got a lot of different things going on. So we'll see what's the main focus at the moment. Try and do some meditations. I started yesterday. I started last night in bed doing a paper boat meditation. I can't recommend it more highly to people, but I was in a pretty way when I went to bed thinking about certain things. So yeah, I thought I'm going to do it. I'm going to listen to this before I go to sleep. And then I listened to a bilateral beats EMDR. It's got a blue butterfly on it, and it just goes, it's got this music playing, boom, boom, boom. I ended up falling asleep listening to that. Now, before I listened to that, I was ready to get out of bed, get dressed, and jump in my car and just go drive or something, because I really wasn't feeling in a happy place. But yeah, I listened to that, and I somehow started to fall asleep, and I sat up and I turned that all off, and I went bang, I went to sleep. So I can't recommend meditation high enough to people. This morning when I first woke up, I did one of these EMDR little short 4-minute things, but it didn't really work for me. When I finish this, I've got some work to do. I've got a reading to do at 2:00, so I do need to get offline now. But yeah, do some meditation if you're stressing out. Okay, so this reading is just general messages. Let's see what's going on for you. I just need to go back and see your name again. Taiwo. I'd stop stressing. You got every positive card you can get. And here's me shuffling, thinking about the shit that I went through in my mind. Well, because of something else. I didn't just dream it up or whatever. But yeah, it's like I was shuffling and I was thinking about your situation and advising you on something. This is really, really good energy. So you said about your scholarship and all of that. This is starting something new. You got the double jacks here. That's like a new job, the scholarship and everything. You got the money card sitting here. It's much needed money. It's almost like 8,000 comes in, 4,000 is used straight away. It can mean that it's half as much that you expected, but you're very happy. You got movement and change going on here. You said about your relationship's showing up as the soulmate couple. It's showing up as Queen of Hearts and Jack of Hearts. That's a soulmate connection. It's a very loving connection. I think that if you have had any troubles, it's time to get back to the basics, like when you were first together. What do you like? What do you both like? What foods do you like? What music do you like? Like, start doing stuff together that makes you feel good. And another thing that can help you with anxiety is put headphones on and listen to upbeat music and do some sort of exercise or walk or something. Anyway, you do have the stress card with the Jack of Spades sitting there. That can be the nighttime stresses. But I think you're worrying about nothing at the moment. It just looks like everything's going to be fine. So maybe the spirit is giving you those messages to make you believe that everything's going to be fine. What other messages have we got for Taiwu? Yeah, you're up in your head. You're overthinking things. You're really, really stressing about things, but you're on the right path. You're on the right direction, and you need to follow your truth, what feels right for you. I'm just looking at it. Says Cancer star sign. It just come up on my phone saying that I'm not going to make myself easily accessible to people that want to spend my time and energies unwisely. Interesting. You have this escape. You're finally going to escape something. You're going to feel like you're finally getting out of whatever it is, out of your head, escaping to some good path. Okay, so if you've got a yes or no, think about that in case that comes out for you, Taiwo. A new start is about to be on the horizon, and make sure you stay with what's real. Don't go off into flights of fantasy, filling in what you don't know with whatever you think it might be, especially if you're filling it in with a negative path. Okay, so that was you. Esmeralda. Should you contact Alex? So you feel a connection with this person. Obviously, you two aren't together for some reason. Oh, you're both stubborn, Taiwo. It's looking like you need to do something that you both like. You need to both sort of like give and take, you know what I mean? And stop stressing yourself about it. I forgot the yes and no for you. I'll do it for you right now. Fabi, yes or no when I did your reading? I thought I did do yours. I must have been sidetracked talking about my bullshit. Fabi, this is for you. Think about your question, yes or no. And this will be messages or it'll be yes or no. Perfect time to have a connection, Fabi, and luck will be on your side. So you've got two really nice cards there. Okay, let's get back to Esmeralda. Esmeralda, you want to know, should you contact and reach out to this Alex because you still feel a connection there? I'm going to take this as a yes or no, the way I look at it. At this time, you're being told no, delay. This is like sort of being impulsive, sharp and unexpected. Oh, I think I should contact this person. This is the conversation you want to have. This is about a broken relationship. It's almost like a divorce. It's like two people that are not together anymore. And please don't have drinks and stuff and then build up the courage and say, I'm going to contact this person. That probably won't be a good thing to do. I do see your heart's in the right place here. You're feeling this love, emotion, stability, connection. It's almost like you've learned a lesson or they've learned a lesson and trying to learn new lessons moving forward. But if you ask me yes or no, should you contact this person, I'd have to say these cards are telling me no at this time. We'd need another red card, and you've got, unfortunately, out of 6 cards, you've got 4 black cards, and they're not in a good way. If the Ace of Clubs comes out, it's a good one if it's upright. If the Ace of Spades comes out upright, it's a good one. You know what I mean? If picture cards come out, they're good. But yeah, you've got 4 cards are telling me that maybe delay it for another 2 weeks, 2 months, maybe just delay at the moment and then make a connection. But I do feel your heart's in the right place. You want to do it. You want to reach out. You want to have that love connection. You want to talk or whatever. I do feel you might change your look though. I feel like you might change something about yourself before the connection happens. What else have we got for you? We got the Chariot, which can represent Cancer, and then we got Virgo sitting right beside it. So we got Cancer and Virgo energies. Doesn't have to be that. It could be the energy around this connection. But this is where you want to rush in. You want to make the connection. You want to talk. You want something to happen. I feel this might be your person's energy. I feel they might be like, I'm trying to heal from something. I'm trying to work out what I want in my life now. So I feel like you're getting a mixed message here. This is almost like rushing in. 2 cards about rushing in. Let's get it done. Let's happen. I think if you rushed in with something, you may get disappointed. You may not get the kind of information that you want, or you won't believe the information that you hear. Okay, so if you have a yes or no, please think about it right now. Alexia. So Alexia is next, and then the free list is closed. Jasmine's waiting just in case, and Splash also. Splash. Now, I trust that everybody subscribed today. Yesterday, I had a nice influx of subscribers. I was quite surprised because I didn't realize I had that many newbies yesterday, but I'm thinking that maybe some people that said they subscribed, they only subscribed yesterday. Anyway, so here we go. Question, yes or no? Well, you've already asked about should you contact Alex. I'm thinking no, but let's just see. You have asking for help, stand your ground and say no. The fact that it's got no written on the card, I'd have to just say not yet. Not yet. I think it's delayed for you right now. So maybe just delay it another week and ask again in a week's time, but I would be saying no to that at the moment. I just don't feel that what you're hoping to get out of the conversation is going to be what you get out of the conversation. Okay, Alexia, what's Kenneth's intentions towards me? And Jasmine, please post your question, and Splash, please post your question if you're still here. What's Kenneth's intentions towards Alexia? He's a Cancer. Oh, that's back on Esmeralda. Okay, I don't need. When I do a reading, sometimes I'll remember what I said, and other times I do the reading and then it goes bang, and then I'm straight on to the next one. Because basically these messages are not mine. I'm just going to spray this. It's from a shop where I used to work. It's a spray that you spray over yourself or in a reading area, and it's called Purify. I just feel like I've got some sort of lurgy energy on me at the moment, and I don't know where it's coming from. I'm going to have to do some sort of saging or hold on to this bloody thing and try and remove it. I just feel like over the last weeks or something, somebody else is wishing me bad things. You know what I'm talking about, Joanna? Like, I just feel like somebody outside of things is like, I'm putting out these intentions of what I want and what I love, and I'm even my enemies, I'm wishing them happiness and joy and moving on. And I just feel like somebody out there is putting something on me. Something's coming on me. Yeah, you understand what I'm talking about? This is why a lot of readers, they go offline. Ski told me that she used to run her channel, she used to do the readings and everything, and then she started getting super anxiety, especially after she finished being online. It was almost like she felt something on her back from other people. She said, you just got to be careful because there's a lot of people that don't want you to do success, or they don't want you to be happy or whatever, and then they put shit on you, and they sit there manifesting crap to happen to you. You know what I laugh about with all of that is that people that do put that shit out there for other people, karma's great, because when you put an intention out that way, it's going to lasso and come straight back in your face. So that's why I try to never think about bad stuff about even somebody I hate their guts. I try and put out a nice thing for them to just let them move along on their journey. Okay, so what is Kenneth's intentions towards Alexia? Kenneth's intentions towards Alexia. Karma is real. Karma is real. I sometimes wonder why I'm getting the karma I get sometimes, though. I mean, I'm not a saint. I have got my things, but it's 20 years ago. And I feel like I've been through a lot of shit since then. What are the intentions? We have up and down intentions with your person, Alexia. He is the Cancer, okay? We've got the Cancer symbol sitting right here. It's also the soulmate. It's also the soulmate. Your outcome is the Nine of Hearts. So whatever your heart's desire is with this person, it's there. It's there. We have the double male energy, and it's also like he's got this plan for his future. You got your plan for your future. It's sort of like double-ended, back to back, coming together, but back to back on certain things. In the past, we have some sort of either being silent or talking to the wrong person. And I'm not thinking like another female or anything like that. I'm thinking more to do with communication with another male or people outside of your relationship. Then we have this harmony. We have this learning new stuff together and going on a journey together. Then we have someone that was very irresponsible, either with their words, their actions, something. They did it, they walked into it, and now they're thinking, oh my God, like I shouldn't have done that. Then we have this lovely communication going on between these two signs. Now, it can be like that's the Cancer, and then this would be an air sign. If you're not an air sign, doesn't matter. But yeah, this is usually like an invitation to a job, to a new beginning. I'd have to say it's to a new beginning of love. So what's the intentions? It's almost like your person is looking over the past of what you've done, what he's done, what people are involved in the situation in work, or what do you like, what does he like? So it's like he's assessing everything. He's looking over the past, the good, the bad. The other problem I see with this is black, red, black, red, black, red. That's like yes, no, yes, no. Do you want to be with me? Don't you want to be with me? Do you want this person? Do you want that person? Do you want this job? Do you want that? Like it's up, down, up, down, up, down. So at the moment, things are up and down, but your outcome is very happy, very happy. So whatever it is you're wishing for, keep putting it out there. Do not put bad intentions on other people because it will come back. What else have we got for you, Alexia? Got the Three of Cups. So these are messages for you, not necessarily what this person is thinking or what their intentions are. We got something about a rushed energy. Now you've got double jacks there. So you've got the page and you've got the jack, both of spades and swords. Nighttime energy, secrets energy. Not so much secrets in a bad way, because the secret card was sitting right next to the happiness. So it's almost like this underlying love thing, but doesn't say anything. It's almost like someone stands there and like, yeah, you're pretty good or whatever, but they're not really revealing the full truth of how they really feel. Or it might be you as well. You do have a new friendship coming into the picture, and it could be a romantic friendship, or it could be a romantic display from this person you're asking about. Now, yes or no question, quickly think about that. So up next we have Jasmine. Oh, so you haven't started that yet. I thought you started that in July. It's July now. You're overthinking something about this person's intentions. Things will go your way. I can see that with that Nine of Hearts. Things will be going your way. Okay, so let's move straight along to Jasmine, and then we're finished. Jasmine, you want to know about going to school for this phlebotomy. I'm going to have to look that one up. I say that every time you say that, phlebotomy. I've never, ever heard of it. Phlebotomy. I'm wondering if it's one of those words that we use a different word in Australia, because there's many words that we use for things that use a different word altogether. Like foods, for instance. We call them capsicum, you call them bell peppers. We call it pumpkin, you call it squash, I think. No, not squash. You call it whatever. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Let me get back onto this. Yeah, conflicting energy. Are you talking about the up and down with the cards? Yeah, conflicting energy. It's like happy one minute, sad the next. I feel, Joanna, me over the last, well, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, I was feeling great. I was feeling very settled, very great. And then yesterday, which was Monday, I started off feeling really good. And then when I finished doing the readings and everything, something crept in. And then I felt okay again. And then until something happened, and then I just sort of went the other way. So I've spent since about 8 o'clock last night, I've spent the last 12 hours or more feeling in a shit zone, feeling in this up and down zone. I feel like they're my kind of cards. They're me up and down, up and down. I might get you to pull just 3 cards for me, Joanna, if you will, and just put them on WhatsApp. You don't need to do some massive reading or anything. Just 3 cards about the energy around me at the moment. Just see what you get, Joanna. And I'll do some stuff for you. Let's have a look. Okay, Jasmine and your thing. That's what I wanted to do. Jasmine and Splash was Splash. Where's Splash's question? A psychic told me Karen has a crush on me. Can you confirm this? Okay, so Splash, you want to know about someone called Karen. Okay. Does this Karen person, are they got a crush on this Splash person? Okay. So this is about this. Oh, shit. Okay, so here we go for you, Jasmine. It starts off where you don't know if you can do it. You've got the responsibility card where you're sort of really stressed out about it. You're going to have job opportunities from it. So yes, it will be very worthwhile. You've got either the doctor, the teacher, whatever, the higher up, and you're very, very hopes and dreams and wishes all coming true down the track from what you're doing. So your question was, is this going to be worth it? Definitely yes. You're going to be a different person at the end of it. It's almost like this is going to, I don't know how old you are, but let's say that you're 19 or 18. You'll only be 20 or something when you've finished it, but you'll be more wise, like someone who's 30 or 40 in your brain. It's sort of like this caring energy as well coming out. You do have the soulmate and 2 separate males here showing up on this journey with what you're doing. So you could have a love journey with one of these 2 or both. You've got some sort of love communication thing going on. It's not a solid relationship with anybody. It's more like it just feels good. It just feels good. You've got nighttime invitations coming out through all of this. But this is sort of your start, your hesitation, your fears. Oh, I don't know. I've been wanting to do this thing. Now that it's here, I don't know if I can do it. You can do it and you'll be very successful. This is very worthwhile. You're going to get lots of opportunities from whatever this thing is, like wherever it takes you. I'm just thinking, I didn't spend any money. It's just telling me about spending $205. My phone is linked to my boss's bank account. So every time he goes buy something shopping, it keeps telling me what he's spending and where he's going. I'm still doing a little bit work for him. Okay, so Jasmine, let's have a look at these. This is your fate. This is what you're meant to do. The karma wheel has spun. Get on that wheel and start running. Start being like the hamster on the wheel. You're going to be, this is where you're meant to go. This is something you're meant to do. You may be balancing like your love life, your finance, your family, whatever. You might be balancing things to start with. And you're sort of like, if I do this, I'm going to have to dedicate my time, and that's going to take my time away from this, what I want to do as well. It's going to be beneficial. I would be doing it. I think it's going to be really, really good. If you've got a yes or no, think about that right now. It might be something totally different, Jasmine. Yes or no for you. You're half right. You need more information before you move forward. And again, make sure before you speak. So that could be about something totally unrelated. You didn't get a yes or no just then, but yeah. Okay, so moving right along, we already shuffled these for Splash. You want to know what's going on between this person, Karen. Does this person have a crush? They do, but this is the crush thing here. This is sort of like wanting to start something, but there's other shit going on around them at the moment. So I don't know if they're still involved with somebody or you're involved with somebody, because we've got like a third party type thing here. So if you've already got a partner or got a girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever, deep inside there is this connection, but they don't want to be irresponsible. They don't want to be coming at you and saying, hey, I really, like, I think about you all the time or something. It's almost like they're keeping it on the low down and they're keeping it inside. So I do feel there is some sort of spark there. At this point, I don't feel like anything's going to happen with it though. Mainly because I see this third party interference. So I don't know if you've already got somebody, they've already got somebody, but there is definitely an attraction type thing there. You do have a message from the other side, someone that was a parent energy. Now, this could have been a teacher, it could have been a mum and dad, it could have been a grandparent. They're just sending you something about like kisses to my baby girl and my baby boy. So there's some sort of energy from a parent on the other side. They would have had some sort of sickness where they needed to make changes, but they didn't make the changes. Now, this could be to do with their kidneys, their liver. Yeah, they need to make the changes, but they didn't make the changes. That's why they're not here anymore. And they feel they were irresponsible. And they also are trying to get a message across that they didn't get across before they passed. So I don't know if that makes sense to you. That message might be for your mother. It might be for your best friend or whatever. But you asked, does this Karen have a crush on you? Because you're being told by somebody else there's this Karen that has a crush on you. I do think there is something there. This can be soulmate, but I'm not feeling that kind of energy when I look at this. I'm feeling that's like it's something little. But there's too much other shit around the outside of it for anything to happen with it. And what else do we have? We do have the hopes and dreams for the future and success. If you're doing any kind of business thing, I forgot to even mention that. There's something in your heart's desire with work, study, all of that. You're going to talk to the right people and you're going to be top of your game. You could have Aquarius energy and water sign energy here as well, if that makes sense to you. But does that person think of you? Do they have a crush? This might be the future of it, but right now I'm not seeing anything movement. It's probably a period of 6 away for anything to happen, which would be 6 months or June next year. Or so it looks like if something started, it doesn't keep going at this time. So let's have a look what we've got there. If you've got another yes or no, think about it right now. Your dad died from the kidney disease. Okay, there was something where you tried to say, my baby boy, my baby girl, like family, commitment, the soulmate thing. I think that's the soulmate thing in the middle of the cards. But yeah, there was sort of like irresponsibility as a parent, or not being there enough, or didn't say the right thing before there was something they needed to say, but there's a love energy coming there. So I'm glad that message got through for you. So yeah, if you've got a yes or no on a different thing, it can still be about this Karen person. Long-term commitment and taking time out. So you will be going down the long-term commitment zone. If you are already, as I said, in a commitment and you're asking about somebody outside of this commitment, you're being told to stick to the long-term commitment type thing. If this Karen's already involved with somebody, the long-term commitment means like, back off from that, because taking time out. I don't know if that makes sense at all, but anyway, that is your reading. Yes, last reading is done right now. I am finished. Yeah, okay, so guys, hopefully I'll be back online again tomorrow. Hopefully I'll be feeling in a better kind of mood. Brooklyn, thank you so much for being here for the whole time, 3 hours. My plan this morning was to get on early. I got up early, I got ready early, I was standing in my kitchen ready to go online. I even put it all ready to go online, and then I didn't even turn it on till I think it was 9:30 or something, and the plan was to be on by 8:45 or something and go offline at 11. And it's now 12:30 and I've been online 3 hours. So yeah, I got on a little bit later than expected, and yeah, so I was on at 9:30. I wasn't at 9:30. I planned to be when I woke up at 6 o'clock. I thought I'm going to get online at 8 o'clock and get offline by 11 o'clock, and it didn't happen. But I can still do the other stuff I wanted to do. Anyway, Joanna, I'm going to send you a message through WhatsApp. I'd just like to see you pull some cards on something that's bugging me a little bit at the moment. And if you want, I'll pull some cards for you as well. Okay, bye guys. I need to go and get lunch, and I've got a reading booked for 2 o'clock. So I've got an hour and a half to either have a walk, have some lunch, do both. Maybe walk first and then grab some lunch. I don't know. All right, bye guys. Thank you for all your help. Hope the readings made sense. Hope it helped. And be sure to spread the word about my channel. I need more and more subscribers to help me grow and help me keep doing this. Because eventually, if I don't start making money out of this channel, I might have to find some other option. All right, guys, I'll catch you all tomorrow, hopefully in a better mood. Bye, guys.